session recording is begun. The Demogorgon, move sword, boom! Fucking hell. Okay, party. It's a few hours before lunchtime. I don't believe we all have eaten yet, and you've reached the point where the dark forest is beginning to grow thicker and thicker. For ways of description, the trees, they start popping up here or there, and it's sparse enough you can see between them. It's a mixture of pine trees and then the thicker, more leafy ones. Anyways, as the party continues down the road, of course, the trees become more dense and more numerous, and the party is reaching the point where there are more trees than sky in the sky above them, and pretty soon the forest turns dark and foreboding. You can hear, perhaps, if you listen, the sound of various animals hooting and hawing and whatever else animals do in there. And as you peer
Okay.
forward, of course, your vision only goes so far because you're in daylight, but yeah, it's dark in there.
Dark enough for infravision?
Dark enough for infravision at a certain point, yep. Like,
Okay.
you're gonna have at first the occasional stray beam of sunlight come down and provide some illumination here or there, but sooner or later that cuts off too.
Sounds like a good place for hiding in shadows, though.
Oh, there are so many shadows to hide in.
Mm-hmm.
So many possible monsters lying in wait.
Mm-hmm.
So, party, what are you doing at this time?
I think our original intent, but we should continue until it gets to the point of darkness, and then Vasa should pull out a light stone.
Okay. Is that what the party would like to do? Vasa, you have that light torch. You should be able to illuminate the party quite well.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you'll produce the torch either now or later. I'm going to check for encounters, obviously, but one way or another, the party will be in light. So that's the Kuromate. Obviously, your infravision is going to be kind of worthless because you've got the sun behind you, even if it is by about 20 feet. Its brightness extends further than your infravision does.
Yeah, no, that happens.
Alright. Well, the first hour does pass without event as the party begins moving in. However, I do need to know, how fast does the party wish to move?
I think we're going to continue at our current speed of, what were we doing, 3 miles an hour?
Y'all were going for
Yes,
about
sir.
3 miles per hour, and with the continual light stone, you'll be able to see any terrain differentials, so you don't need to worry about the horses tripping and breaking their legs.
Okay.
The first hour passes without event. Now, the forest is alive, of course. There are things in there, but as you all go deeper and deeper, the things get quieter.
Oh, really?
In a place of darkness, sound becomes the primary way for predators to hunt, so yes. Now, you, of course, blaze a giant trail of light around y'all, so if things can see that and don't want to be in the light, they will avoid you to the best of their abilities. As such, you may occasionally hear rustling in the bushes or in the trees, look around, but spot nothing, or spot something small and fast moving away, or perhaps something larger and faster. This thing has monsters in it, guys. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but right now nothing has tried to try the party's mettle, and I assume you all don't intend on fireballing random crap that's running away from you.
Nah.
Nope.
Thus, the second hour or so passes uneventfully. Obviously, you no longer have the morning sun or the afternoon sun to judge time by, but you do have the rumbling in your stomachs as, party, starting to feel kind of hungry.
Okay, then we will pull up a halt to rest the horses and eat lunch. So, thinking about an hour there, Dungeon Master.
Alright. Party will attempt to eat lunch and so forth for about an hour. You all will, of course, find various streams and so forth. There are bridges and whatnot. This road is maintained. It's about 30 or so feet wide, and it is traveled. Not as well traveled as other sections of road you all have been on, and there are no glittering cobblestones here, of course, but it's something. Alright. About an hour or so. Who's keeping track, by the way, and how?
Well, if we're in total darkness, do we really need to keep track of time, or just go by our tummies?
Well, he's talking about for the hour that we're going to be stopped for.
Oh.
So we're eating and feeding. They are feeding the horses and watering them. So we're just going to go by feel, Dungeon Master, when it feels like it's been about an hour.
Okay, feels
That
like it's
way
been
the
about
whole-
an hour to y'all.
Okay, in that case, we're going to get mounted back up and continue.
Alright. How long does the party intend to continue?
Well, let's see. We've been in the Dark Forest for a couple of hours now. Let me look at the map real quick. Where is Silent Cartographer? There was a thing. Because I
And
believe we were headed to Salcia, and then we were going to duck south from there.
Yep, bottommost entry in the Silent
Yeah.
Cartographer.
So, you know what? We're going to continue until we start getting hungry again, or we get to Salcia.
Okay. Well, yeah.
We'll probably get hungry again first.
It's obviously a lot less determinable now as the party gets deeper and deeper into this place, yeah. Abandon all hope ye who enter here. No, not really, you've got a nightmare, but time, you can feel its passage without a watch or a torch or anything. It's like you go, and there's occasional small hills here or things there. A fallen tree every now and again that the party skirts around or steps over easily enough. But time passes. You're not sure how much, but the party is starting to feel kind of hungry and tired.
In that case, we've been having to go around or over fallen trees.
Occasionally.
Okay, in that case, I don't think we need to move off the road. This place may be traveled and maintained, but not all that fucking well if there are trees on the road. So, I think we're safe to set up camp right there on the fucking road.
Mm-hmm.
Just move over kind of to the right since it's 30 feet wide and get them to unhitch the horses, tether them, and see to their needs, and
set up the campfire and dummies.
yes. And Jaziel, do you plan on hunting tonight?
That's a good point. I had not thought of Jaziel.
Just
Jaziel kind of
tell
gives
you.
a bobbing head thing that you could interpret as a shrug easily enough.
Well, Jaziel, I'm just thinking, there's probably going to be plenty of prey coming to us during the night.
He nods.
Alright. Well, in that case, Dungeon Master, I think we're going to eat after the animals are seen to, and canteens and shit like that are refilled.
Hugo Vasa, the person came out of the Dark Forest. Or from the path that the Dark Forest was towards. Okay.
Yeah, he was going the other direction.
I do not have that memorized. Ain't that a bitch? Okay. Alright, two of those, one of those, one of those. Two of those, one of those.
Okay.
That, and that.
So I've got Jaziel staying for the night. This will affect encounter chances, of course.
Okay, in that case, Dungeon Master.
Mm-hmm.
We've set up camp, we're eating, and I am going to put strength on Velvin.
Okay, you may dice it.
6.
6, okay.
Nice.
Velvin STR lasts until, let's see, it's that time now. And it goes for 11 hours, right? Yeah. It'd be so much easier if this was 12, but yeah.
And then I will point out where I am going to be sleeping at to Velvin, since he has the watch before me.
Very good.
And with that, Dungeon Master, casting invisibility on myself.
Okay.
And then I will spend the requisite 12 minutes getting those 2 spells or 2 others back before going to sleep.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything special for night? Also, Kermit, are you sleeping within the Lightstone's range of effect, or trying to go
Just-
outside of it?
We're going to put the Lightstone away because we have a campfire.
Okay.
There we go.
So we'll be outside the campfire light.
Okay.
And that means I can have that memorized. Very good.
Okay, so Velvin, Hugo, Vasa, either of y'all doing anything special?
Nothing particular, just eating, tending to the horses.
Okay. I need to quickly check what this encounter is. They're probably going to be scared off. Standard routine. Very good. Marginally, okay. Okay, give me a second here. I apologize, party. This thing's fun. Okay, I'm gonna give it a that then. Just make sure I got these numbers correct. I'm just gonna max it out, no reason not to. Okay, damn it, I'm gonna have to check treasure really quick because this thing carries it with him. Unless the party would like if the monster didn't have treasure.
No, we like treasure.
No, he should be carrying his things.
Treasure type, see below. Fucking hell. Okay, but what
The
treasure
monster-
type does it fucking
The
have?
monster should conveniently have its coins and gems conveniently sorted in its Heward's handy haversack.
No, a monster like that would keep his stuff in a bag of holding, Grills.
That'd be nice.
Imagine the treasure he could carry then.
Nope.
The bag of holding itself is the treasure.
You do know what a Heward's handy haversack is, right?
Not a clue.
Okay, it's like the backpack version of the bag of holding.
Oh, okay, so it's like what Avrod has.
Avrod will travel.
I will neither confirm nor deny details about other campaigns.
That is correct.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you think you'd get that stuff?
Robe and staff of the Archmagi. Yeah, really. You think you would get those?
Fired out. Let's see.
Oh, I know. We can spell for it.
Okay. Well, I have the creature. So, who's on watch first and for how long?
First watch should be Hugo.
I will
Hugo.
check the actions.
Now, Hugo,
Okay.
are you patrolling outside the campfire light? Hugo, back on topic here. Are you patrolling outside the campfire light as is your normal? I ask because you are in the dark forest. Okie dokie. You've got improvisioned at range. Okay, you will be patrolling about there, and the monster's coming in from about there. Monster is a that, because you're invisible. Alright, well, Hugo is here, patrolling around invisibly. You see something. It's been about an hour or so since everyone else went to sleep or thereabouts, and you see a small heat signature, about the height or so of a dwarf, although smaller in girth, if you will. It is slowly moving towards the campsite, attempting to move silently, it would appear, because you do not hear its footsteps. So, Hugo, what is your action at this time? Okay, you put the signal whistle in your mouth, ready to blow it, then cast. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Interesting. The creature continues to move silently towards the campsite, getting closer and closer. It's with about 40 feet away at this time. You spotted it at about 50 feet for what that's worth. And yeah, it's taking its time very carefully, looking around as it steps as if to avoid stepping on any leaves. You know, the slight heat differentials that you get from a leaf versus the grass of the ground, so forth. By the way, you all are toward the north end of the campsite. It's about 35 feet away now.
Dungeon Master, just a reminder to determine my random placement.
Oh, thank you. Do. Jaziel is to the south, for what that's worth. Velvin, interesting. You are to the northwest. This guy's more towards north-northeast. 30 feet away. 25. 20. I see typing. Blow the signal whistle and begin casting magic missile. Okay, Hugo, you give a nice loud toot, and party, you get to make your perception checks at a bonus of 2. Jaziel? Okay, Jaziel wakes. I need to check something with this. Again, you have a bonus of 2, so Chromid, you will make it. Velvin, you'll make it. Vasily will make it. Hugo's already aware. Jaziel will make it. So the party will awaken to the toot, and then Hugo, you begin casting Magic Missile. If I recall correctly, that has both a verbal and somatic, and, well, yeah, verbal somatic component, so you have to drop the whistle to begin casting. So you toot first, then drop, then cast. Well, as you do this, dice initiative, please.
Okay. Give me my dice. 2.
2. Alright, you begin casting. The rest of the party, you'll of course hear the tooting, but no one's random determination or normal thing has them within range to see exactly what the hell's going on. As such, y'all will need to function that into your actions. Crossbow, what the fuck do I see here when I get up? Okay, Gromate, obviously you heard the short whistle blast, you're looking over in that direction. You're normally in the opposite direction of travel, so I'd have you towards the
South.
west, kind of
West?
southwest. And this is
Okay.
occurring over by the northeast, so you're trying to look across the thing. That's not working with your infravision, unfortunately. You're not going to see much. As far as hearing, you should potentially hear Hugo doing the somatic components because you're listening for it. Not somatic, verbal. I assume he's not twiddling his fingers loud enough to be audible. Vasa draws spear, good. Velvin draw bow, good. Okay, Hugo, you are able to dice magic missile. The creature jumps back. The thing obviously appears to be moving back. That being said, you may dice damage for magic missile. Pew.
Pew pew.
13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. It goes down. What are you doing at this time?
Any more that I can see?
You do not see any more at this time. You will see, however, yeah, there's like this big poof of fire right where it was. Like, it dropped, and then a second later, its body combusts, poof, violently, and it, yeah, that's nasty. The smell coming off it isn't fun either. It was about 25 feet away from campsite at that time, though, so no one's close enough for the blindness effect to happen to them, but yeah, it's like a flashbulb turning on.
Okay, so we see Hugo appear, and magic missiles fly and hit something that goes up into a micro fireball.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh yeah, Hugo, obviously you're visible at this time. Although granted, you should still be shrouded in darkness, but yeah. Now this thing does have a spell-like power, but since its body emulates on death, I'm canceling the spell-like power, unless the party wants me to be a dick.
It's up to you.
I don't know. If it's gonna emulate, I feel like if it's dead, then the power doesn't go off. Like, if you hit it, then okay, the power will go off, but you killed it. You brought it to -4.
Okay, do we see or hear anything else?
Let me check. Yeah, the wind is howling. Other than that, nothing that sounds hostile.
Alright, Dungeon Master, then I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Alright, anyone saying anything? Hugo? Oh, go back to sleep. Just an archdevil. Just the Demogorgon. Oh, I'm sorry, just a Demogorgon.
I mean, I never got a good look at it. I don't know what it was,
Yeah.
but it looks like there was only one, and Hugo handled it, so...
Hugo gonna investigate the body after it's not blowing up. Okay, you come on over and find a smoldering, charred remains of a something. Its combustion was short, sweet, but very intense. It would have blinded you if you were closer to it, actually. In fact, it's really just like a small, charred body that crumbles to ash if you should poke at it. Its cloak is completely burnt up, and its dagger did burn up as well, so, yeah.
Damn. I feel like that dagger might have been magical.
It might have.
Sadness.
Grills, you know what this thing is?
A pyro fling. No, I don't know.
Dark Creeper from the Fiend Folio. I'll just say that.
Oh.
It has loot, but it self-emulates?
Kind of, yeah. The Fiend Folio has some fuck you monsters.
That is fucked. It's like, yeah, roll up loot for it, but then when it dies, it burns all the loot.
Well,
I'm
you
sure
could
he
try.
rolled saving. I'm
Oh,
sure he rolled
okay.
saving throws for it.
Mhm.
I guess.
Yep, no, I checked that. Although, to be fair, I can say this honestly, this guy didn't have shit. None of the treasure. No magic rings or magic daggers or magic items or coin or jewelry or gemstones. Nope, this was just a poor fucker looking to rob y'all.
I can picture the artwork, but I'm not sure I've ever used those.
It hates sunlight, so I figured now's a great time to use it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of monsters that are subterranean that could exist in this environment.
So, Hugo, you're finishing up your watch?
Yep.
Alright, and you feel like it's been about an hour. How long do you plan on keeping your watch for?
3 hours.
3 hours total, okay. You're a cleric, so you got a good wisdom score. Yeah, you're pretty sure you're on the money about that. Totally not off. Alright, after your 3 hours are up, you're waking up Vasa?
Yep.
Alright, now Vasa, you're patrolling from within the campfire?
And the campfire light.
Alright, and occasionally you'll, of course, have to feed the fire to do shit.
I will be using torches to keep track.
Alright, duly noted, so that should make life a lot easier for you to keep track. Encounter probabilities are higher in here. But not that high, Jesus. Green dice, why? Okay, thank you, green dice, that's more like it.
Let me guess, 93?
I wish. That, or that. Alright, I'll use that, why not? Let's page that, if I'm not mistaken. Up a little bit more, and... Oh, my bad. Thought it was over there. It was in fact not. Okay, let me go cut this guy over to XP Calc. One moment, please. I assume y'all would like XP for the Dark Creeper.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, number appearing of these
Because
fuckers.
I woke up and looked in that direction. I deserve my XP.
Only one, okay.
Boom, boom, boom. Since I get 3 because I'm an evoker. In all honesty, I thought that would put up more of a fight. That's why I blew the whistle.
Yeah, no, it was only a 1+1 hit die monster. Yeah.
Yeah. I did not know that I was ready for that thing to be like 8 hit dice and would take a lot of manpower to kill, so...
You're a squishy mage. We understand.
Well, I'm actually not that squishy anymore. I'm actually
No, because
getting
you're a
up.
cleric, right?
Speaking of squishy
Yeah.
people, Vasa. Vasa, you're entitled to a perception check.
Vasa's not squishy.
Oh, I'll show you.
She's hella tough. She's got as many hit points as Velvet.
Pass by 18.
You rolled a natural 1?
Natural 1.
Yeah, you could just say that, you know. Vasa,
I
you
did.
hear the... Coming from, for what it's worth, at this point in your patrol, you're towards the southeast. You hear rustling in the bushes, trees, whatever, you're not sure, out in the darkness, said southeast direction. Distance is hard to tell for sure, but it sounds reasonably close. It sounds big, too, whatever it is. Vasa, what are you doing at this time? Give me a second. New Vasa. New Vasa sounds like a city in Fallout.
All of my characters have this thing.
Shine torch. Which torch are you talking about? Just brandishing a torch?
The torch I am using to keep time.
Okay, just making sure you're not using something like a bullseye lantern. Alright, you hold up the torch and it illuminates an area about 30 or so feet in front of you, providing ample illumination for, 30 or so feet. From there, you can see a bunch of, bushes, tree roots, etc., etc. This place gets kind of overgrown. You do not see any monsters at this time. Now you've got about 10 feet or so of clearance from the road to when the thick underbrush really kicks in. So beyond that, it's going to be hard to say for sure, but if something's rustling around in there, you'll see it. That being said, you got the signal whistle in the mouth, and there is something rustling around in the bushes, getting louder and closer.
Being there, signal whistle in mouth, ready to blow it at a moment's notice. Grabbing my spear.
Alright, you grab forth your spear. Now what? You've got the signal whistle in mouth, torch in one hand, spear in the other hand?
Yep.
Okay. You grab forth the spear from wherever you put it down. joking, you had the spear next to you. Anyway, so you get forth your spear, and the rest of the party is entitled to their perception checks at this point, but there is kind of a penalty because you're sleeping, so just record it. 9 of 13, yeah, Chromie, that's a fail. 9 of 19, that's a pass, Hugo. 4 of 14, that's a pass, Velvin. So Velvin, Hugo, you'll become aware of the rustling. At first you think it's part of your dreams, but it wakes you up. Something's moving around out there. Assuming, of course, that combat doesn't continue in earnest, which, mind you, it's about to, but you have a head start on a Chromie, basically. However, Jaziel... Oh yeah, Jaziel wakes up.
I'm going to go for a couple of drags real quick.
Right. So Vasa, as you're looking over in this direction, and your various party members are rubbing their eyes or shaking their hooves and standing up, something rustles in the bushes and comes out. It's about 10 feet away from you. It is a large creature. Please do not ask me what damage you need to roll for it. It's large. You see 2 large pincers. It's a giant scorpion. It's emerging from the bushes, coming towards you fast, clicking its pincers in expectation. You can give me an initiative roll and type in your action, Vasa. Doo-doo-doo. Drop torch, blow whistle, attack.
And then initiative is a 4.
Okay. Alright, so obviously, party, the blowing of the whistle shall awaken those who are, or probably will have a chance of awakening those who are still sleeping, but everyone else you can put in actions to be slightly delayed at this time. Alright. Vasa, you drop your torch, the creature moves forward. Hugo's going to get up and do magic missile. Velvin's going to draw a bow and attack. Okay. It has a movement rate of that. So, Vasa, you let go of the torch and suck in a breath to blow the whistle, and the creature gets over to you at that time as you begin to blow the toot. And Chromite, if you're back, you can make that perception check. The creature tries to strike you. Vasa, armor class is 4, I believe? 3?
3.
3, ooh, getting on up there. Monster, hit dice, that, plus that equals that. To hit, armor class 3 needs that. Vasa, you will be grabbed by the creature as it gets you in one of its stout pincers, and you can mark off a stone skin if you've got one. Otherwise, let me dice damage.
I have a stone skin.
Alright, mark one off. It has grabbed you in its pincer and is squeezing you, and the other one's trying to come into play. You do have the spear, and you did drop the torch by your feet. Is yeah, probably part of the grass is going to inflame. It did rain recently enough. It shouldn't be too bad. But anyways, yeah, Vasa, you'll be able to retaliate. Hugo, you're still getting up. Velvin, same. Chromie, you back out?
I am back.
Yes, you get a perception check. Vasa blew the whistle. She's a whistleblower. But yeah, Vasa, you can also roll to hit at this time.
Ooh. That is a 21 to hit at 9th.
21 at 9th. Fighter. Not fighter. You wish. Assassin, 9th. 21 total. Yeah, that hits. You can dice damage.
I wish I was a fighter. So
Silly me. I apologize. I forgot to roll up the monster's hit points.
Question: does anatomy bonus come into play since I found a lot of beetle bugs?
No.
Alright, then that is 11 points of damage.
Hot damn, 11 points of damage. Okie dokie. Do. Let me check this. Yeah, it's still up. Alright, so a significant point of damage done against that. Hugo's going to try and magic missile the thing. Velvin's got the bow up. Chromie, did you pass your thing? Let me check. Yeah, Chromie, at this point you pass because the whistle blowing actually gives you a bonus as opposed to the sleeping penalty. So Chromie, you'll have an option, slightly more delayed than the others, but you can go ahead and type that in. Okay, Vasa, this thing's trying to back up while holding you. The other thing is trying to grab at you, but first, I need to sneeze.
Sneeze.
Ooh.
And a back. Okay. Hugo, you begin casting magic missile. It takes a segment. Yeah, you can dice damage. Velvin, you get your bow out and knock an arrow, but Hugo's faster on the draw.
or 11 points of damage.
Yeah, this thing did not have 22 hit points. Vasa, that claw thing is still gripping you, but several green blasts of magic sink into the creature. It shudders and collapses.
Yay.
Coromid, you look up in time to level your crossbow as Hugo sends some green blasts of magic over at a giant scorpion that has Vasa in its clutches. It has stopped moving, though.
Okay.
What is the party doing at this time?
Well, I'm just gonna do a dissection of this thing.
What are you dissecting it with?
My +2 hand axe.
Axe instead of a thing, but you should be able to dissect it easy enough. I see a Coromid is typing. Alright, now obviously if Coromid is intending to harvest that stinger, are you going to try and deny him that, or skipping that part of your dissection?
I'm gonna not get that part.
Okay.
You can have the stinger after I milk it.
Yeah. Now, Coromid, you're harvesting under stinger, and Velvin and Hugo, what are you two doing?
I'm going to go watch a crow meet and see how he does this. It's something that I haven't done personally myself, and I know it's dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Hugo is going to study for 6 minutes.
Okay, Hugo. So I've got 2 people doing that, 1 person doing that, no one on watch, and 1 person studying. Okay. So, Coromid, obviously it's easy enough to cut off the stinger where you want it to be, and then you're milking it. That's going to take you a few minutes, obviously. Likewise, okay. Vasa, it's going to take you more than just a few minutes to cut this thing properly to get a bisection going, if you will, to, you know, see how this thing works. But you're looking for pressure points and so forth. Alright, you think you've identified some things by the end of it. It smells awful, though. Jesus. Coromid, let me do some dice rolls. Oh, lucky you. Coromid, you should be able to milk 2 doses worth of venom out of this. And yeah, nice. Daziel's probably going to go snack time. GG, Coromid. Let's see. So Voss is that there? Yeah, Velvin. Undoubtedly, Coromid has a method to make sure he doesn't get pricked accidentally, and milks it carefully, and you can probably ask intelligent questions and get intelligent answers.
Yep.
Fortunately for the party, there were no encounters during this time, with a 78 on the encounter roll.
Very good.
So, Coromid, once you're done, and you've got your 2 doses in a vial.
Yep.
Back to bed?
Yes.
Okay, Hugo is actually the first to finish, by the way. Hugo, once you're done with your spells, back to bed?
Yep.
And Velvin, once you're done watching a Coromid, you're going back to bed?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Vasa, how long do you intend to finish out the rest of your watch, I should say?
Yep.
Alright, let me go mark Giant Scorpion off the encounters table. That's a fun entry. Let me check that one.
It's like the Dark Forest is what's that? Grub Hut for Jaziel?
Grub Hut.
Whatever, you know, you call it in and they go get it and bring it to you.
Something like that, yeah.
I haven't heard Grubhub in a while. I've heard of DoorDash, but that's because I work at
DoorDash and Grubhub, that's it. Yeah, I don't use those things, but I've heard of them.
Uber's getting into that game now with Uber Eats.
Yeah, you know what? Look, the pizza place I like, I can drive there in 5 minutes. There's one light in between here and there. I know the owners. I get preferred customer status. The waitresses all know me by name. You know, I'm like extended family there. Why the fuck do I want somebody else going getting my pizza? And you know, that's one more link in the custody chain, and I don't know what. So, you know what? I'm fine with going to get my own pizza.
Hmm.
Yeah, seriously, when I go in the ticket for the order says like 15 and some change, and the lady that, you know, her and her husband own the place, and I hand her a 20 and she hands me a $10 bill back for change. Yeah, yeah, the $15 plus bill, and she's only charging me $10.
Yep, that's pretty good service.
Yeah, these are people that I've known since I was a kid.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
delivered their
the best.
newspaper. Yeah.
I need a moment here. These are fun. Okay, I'm just gonna give it a D6. That should be easiest.
And tonight was one of those nights. This is Thursday, pizza night. Yeah.
There you go.
We got a small pizza, me and Junior. We split it between us. Nothing left but a little bit of crust.
So is that one small pizza that you're saying is a $15 bill regularly?
No. But like if I were to get a medium or a couple of smalls, that would be like $15. Tonight was now the owner wasn't there tonight, so I actually got charged $10 for a small with 2 toppings.
Mm-hmm.
But again, this is good pizza. This is better than Pizza Hut or Domino's. It's
Yeah, all the pizza places we have around here, they're like little mom and pop shops mostly.
yeah, those are the best.
Yeah, but they call it 2-for-1 pizza. Like,
Yeah.
it's always 2-for-1 every day of the week.
Okay.
Right? But it's $30 for 2 mediums.
Oof. Yeah. That's not 2 for 1.
No. But that's the going price around here for
Okay.
2 pizzas, $30. And that's going up, of course.
Oh, hell yeah. Everything's going up.
Mm-hmm. Except wages.
Yeah. Well, those have gone up too, but they're not keeping pace with the cost or the inflation.
Yeah, mine haven't gone up. That's the important one to me.
Yeah.
Apologies, party. I'm working at it.
It's all right.
4, 2, 12, 8. And what is this?
Well, at least whatever this is came on Voss's watch. I said that just to jinx myself.
Yeah.
Oh no, looks like a leveler's coming its way.
Nah,
Even
you'd
though
hear
I'm
the
pretty-
leveler.
Yeah, levelers never get surprised.
What you wouldn't hear is 20 shadows.
Oh, you want me to use those instead?
No,
No,
not
I'll take the demo, Dan.
Okay, let me just make sure I've got all this thing properly.
Alex, I'll take Demo Dance for 300, please.
Okay, Vasa, you're on watch. You are over here. These things are over there. Oh, damn it! I just realized something. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to give you. I'm gonna need to take a few more minutes to quickly get something done. I almost forgot their best thing.
Treasure.
Oh no, I got the treasure actually.
Then don't worry about it.
This is gonna be fun. Oh, y'all actually might like this. I'm gonna quickly take a second. Okay. And these guys have the abilities of that, or that. Let's make that. Ooh. Aw. On the plus side, that will make this very easy. Just real quick here. No. No, where is it? There it is. Alright, really quick here. Apologies. Bloop. What's funny is that it's not that I'm rolling this shit up, it's just a lot of shit to keep track of. And now... Almost done. Sorry, guys. Bloop. What alignment are these things? Does it say? Oh, it does. Neat. I'll give them a 1% chance of that, because that would be really funny. Nope. Okay, really quickly here. Apologies. Almost there. And then last but not least... I need to quickly check something, I'm sorry. Again, I shouldn't be apologizing, I'm the dungeon master, but I know this is taking a while and I'm trying here.
It's alright, man. It's alright.
Fourth...
If we weren't sleeping, we'd probably be role playing, so it's not so bad.
That just means I can sneak off for a couple more drags real quick. Woohoo! Be
Get
right
it
back.
out.
I really fucking hate when the thing does that. Okay. Okay. I understand that now. This is a fun encounter. Okie dokie. Do. Everyone here?
I don't believe Grills is back yet.
Alright, good, good. Gives me more prep time. Haha. Totally not running this thing off the seat of my pants. No, definitely not. What would give you all that idea?
Alrighty.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
And one of these, let me just check. Oh no, 3, damn it. And then was that 1 or 2 of those? 2.
Oh, bummer.
Hmm?
Melvin,
Yes.
I don't think you would have been able to watch me harvest the scorpion thing.
Invisibility, that's right, damn it.
Yep,
Who was invisible?
I am.
Everyone in the
Oh.
party. Except for
No,
Hugo.
I'm not. I'm invisible too. You invis me too?
No, I
Ash?
strengthened you, but I didn't
Yeah, that's
inviso you.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Give me a second, sorry. Okay, so there's that many. Except one of these needs to be a that.
This is going to be a thing, Grills.
Oh no, the party's gonna fireball it and kill it in one thing, I know it.
Yeah, but Grills is gonna fail 3 perception checks, and we're gonna have to fight it halfway, and then he won't be able to fireball them because they'll be all over us.
Maybe.
You know how
We'll
it goes
see.
sometimes.
These things happen.
They do.
Okay.
They're almost more exciting.
Okay. I have them. So, party. These are fun. These are. So, Vasa is indeed on watch right now. And, yeah. Vasa, you're currently over by the northeast. The monsters are not, sadly enough. Give me a second here. Just need to make sure that's good.
Listen to your mom work out.
Okay. So, Vasa, you are entitled to a perception check, but you're at a pretty steep penalty, but you've got that 19, so it kind of works out to a possible perception check. Roll it.
Okay. 5.
5. Hot damn. Lucky you. Yeah, Vasa, you hear this sound. Not really a creaking. I'm trying to describe it best. It's, well, actually, no, you're an archer. You're familiar with the sound that a bow makes as the string is being drawn back. You pick up a faint sound of that coming from the southwest. New.
Southwest.
New, make it quick. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. 4 Mississippi. 5 Mississippi. 6 Mississippi. 7 Mississippi.
Typing is occurring.
8 Mississippi. I know. Get torch, throw it over, grab spear. Alright, so Vasa, you're going for the torch to throw it over there, then to grab your spear. As you do that, unfortunately, this thing here does finish. So, yeah, Vasa, you're currently armor class 10. Well, no, wait, because you hurt, but you're getting torched. Okay, I'm going to give you armor class that. And it's that many there. That's the wrong bot commands. Here we go. Huh. I need someone to dice percentage for me twice.
I'll do one.
55.
97.
55 and 97. Okay. Well, Vasa, that one can hit you for sure. I need to check that one. They rolled a that plus bonuses for me not seeing. Yeah, that's sufficient. Okay, so 2 of them will hit you. The other 2 fumbled. Okay, so what was one? 50 something?
55.
55. Okay, that's funny. All right, so yeah, there's gonna be the twang of bowstrings. And the other was like a 90 something.
97.
97. Ooh. Hit ally normal damage. Okay. One injured themselves for 2, and the other one injured another for 2. That's funny. Okay, which one did that guy injure? Same one who fumbled. It's like, damn, you pull back your bow with your buddies and thunk it. Ah, fuck my hand in the thought. Oh shit, you got shot from behind.
Never stand in the line of fire.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so party. That being said, Vasa, you will be stricken by 2 bow shots for a total of 8 points of damage.
Question double M though. Since I knew which direction it was, and assuming that Vasa is not dumb enough to turn her back when she can hear bows being drawn, would she have been able to get her ability to perhaps catch or knock aside the arrows?
If you're grabbing the torch, then no. You didn't say attempt to catch missile fire. You said attempt to grab torch. Well, you said grab torch, throw it over, grab spear. You're doing shit. You're not.
We have agreed that I can do it with busy hands.
Yeah, busy hands, but that's if you're holding shit. That's not if you're trying to do stuff at the same time. You're trying to do stuff. My man, if you want to try and deflect that, you gotta say, Dungeon Master, I'm gonna try and deflect things that come towards me. That's on you. So, 8 points of damage, Vasa, or mark off 2 stone skins if you've got them. Otherwise, it's 4-4. Even split both ways. So, like, mark off 4 if you only had 1, or mark off both stone skins if you still had them. Anyways, so the arrows go thunk-thunk. Let's see, at this point, the party shouldn't be aware of shit at this time, other than that, Vasa, you've got shit coming at you, you've got the torch in hand, and you can throw it. You may roll to hit. Now, the rest of the party should also have a perception check at this time, because one of the monsters is cursing. 10. Alright, Vasa, that should be good enough to land close to, but obviously not on, the creatures themselves. And it should illuminate. Let's see, distance there. Okay. 7 of 13 and 9 of 14. 19 of 14. I wish it was 9. Okay, Velvin, you're going to sleep through it. Acromede, you're going to wake up. Hugo should also wake up at this time. And Jaziel awakens. Okay, so everyone other than Velvin, sorry Gina, awakens to the various noise of combat that is ongoing. Let's get something better for fight here. Fuck it, why not?
Yeah, I wasted a good combat roll.
So, the torchlight illuminates several creatures. They are large. Hugo, magic missile. Okay, I mean, let me finish, but okay. So, the creatures are large. They appear to have the lower bodies of large spiders. They stand about 8 feet tall total. However, the upper body is that of an elf. In fact, not an elf, a drow.
Christ almighty.
They've got bows in hand, although a couple of them are dropping. One of them is rubbing a sore spot in his side and pulling out an arrow. And, yeah, they're arranged in a 2x2 grid, if you will. 2 in the front, 2 in the back, which is how one shot the other.
If Velvin was awake, he would know what these are, right?
Maybe. I'd give you an intel check. Anyways,
okay.
So they are dropping their bows, however, and several of them appear to be making hand motions that would indicate casting! Yes, Driders get freaking spells, which is why I had to check. So I've got Hugo magic missiling. I've got Vasa preparing to grab spear. And Vasa, once you've grabbed the spear, what are you doing? And Chromede, likewise, you'll have an option halfway through round, if you will, so to speak. Closer to a quarter, let's be real. And Velvin, you've got the snooze. Assassinate the nearest or spellcaster. Okay.
priority being on a spellcaster, but since there seem to be multiple, that would be the nearest spellcaster.
Yes, I will determine nearest to you should be that one. Okay. B. Z, Z, Z. Okay. Now, Vasa, once you grab the spear, what are you doing? Out of character chat. I see an attack. Was that from earlier that I missed? Okay, yeah. Apologies. Okay, so you'll be moving forward to attack. Very good. Alright, so the backliners are that, the frontliners are that. And initiative, please, at this point, party. Oof.
Vasa?
Oof. The party has tied initiative with the monsters. It's kind of a quick, confused thing all around. They were expecting to hopefully knock you down because you weren't expecting it, Vasa, but fun times. Kuromid is typing in actions, but I assume that's for future thing. So, how many are casting? Are you taking a moment to look for sure, or are you targeting one that's casting? Hugo wants to hit the spellcasters. Okay, Hugo, as you're doing that, I need to know, are you delaying yourself for a second before casting to see which ones are casting, which ones are not, so you can spread fire, or are you just going for the ones that you see right away? Which is, for what it's worth, 2 of them. But there might be more, you have to choose now. Delay. Okay, Hugo, as you delay, all 4 of them are casting. A, B, C, D, mark off your targets, because I believe you only get 3 missiles. A, B, and D. Duly noted. Okay. Sleep and grabbing spear, then moving up to attack. Okay, party's initiative is determined. And now for the fun thing. Okay, I need to quickly check some casting times here. I'm sorry, party. I'm going to be looking at my spells here. I know many of them, but I have to double check casting times on fucking everything, you know?
Alright, they're a complicated monster.
No, it's spells, you know. These are druidic spells. I need clerical. Yeah, they've got clerics. Casting time, that many. Okay. Okay, and you're targeting A, B, D. I need to double check really quick, so that's C who is not being... Okay, C is doing that. Good to know. Okay. So, Chromid, look, listen with crossbow, assassinate, nearest or spellcaster, so you'll be targeting nearest spellcaster. Who is that? You're lining up your shot with your crossbow. It's already loaded, but you're lining up shot. Initiative difference of that versus that. Casting time there. Casting over there. Sleeping and moving to attack the spear versus casting. Okie dokie. And by random determination. Vasa, fun times ahead of you. So the 2 in the front who are doing their casting. Yeah, from their fingertips start forth many green magic missiles, and by many I mean, what level are they? That one and that one. One has 4, the other has 3. Haha. So should level fast. So that's a total of 7 die 4, plus 7 to Vasa. Yeah, Vasa, they are focus firing you, for what that's worth, because you were the one they could see. And, yeah, Vasa, that'll be 24 points of damage from magic missiles. Now, Hugo, because you delayed and initiative was tied, they got it off first. So A and B do magic missiles for 24 points of damage. Voss, let me check your hit points. I'm pretty sure you got more than that, but I'm also sure that monks are kind of squish. Yeah, okay, you're okay. I don't even think you need to system shock there. That being said, ow. Okay, Chromid, at this point you've got the crossbow assassination, which was basically at the same time, but bolt actually has to travel distance, whereas magic missile's slightly faster. Thus, roll to hit, roll to hit.
9 and a 2, but Dungeon Master, that is
Sneak
magic
attack,
bolt.
Yes. Give me a second, I
Magic
need to
bolt.
check how this spell works versus that.
Okay, so that's an 11 and a 5.
Yep.
And yes, I am attacking from complete surprise, so...
Yep, give me a second, I'm just quickly checking out a spell here. Okay, this will totally negate that. Equivalent protection of that against that. Against that. Okay, so it would be armor class that. +1 to saving throw dice, which are basically frontal. Okay, so what were your rolls?
With my magic bolts, 11 and 5.
Alright, let's figure out the 11. Fighter, 9th, 11. Hits armor class there. This provides armor class of that. Let me check it versus theirs just to make sure. I'm sure you know the spell I was looking at. Yeah, it's the same thing anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that one does hit. The other one, the 5, let's check. So 5 normally hits there. Now you are attacking from surprise, which would bump you up to a there. I'm going to roll those both as a hit. You made dice percentage twice.
Okay, we got an 82 and an 2.
Ought to will do it. You successfully assassinate Bravo. It goes down. Doop, doop. And I need to check the monster's morale as one of their number falls. Okay.
And I'm no longer invisible, but still hidden
Yep.
in the shadows.
Your invisibility is off, and you believe to be hidden in the shadows. Okay, Hugo, at this point, you may split those magic missiles. I will give you a wisdom check, basically, to see, oh shit, B went down right as I finished casting, and I'll allow you to redirect it to another, either A, D, or C. 17. Your wisdom? What is your wisdom, Dom? Oh, Hugo. 18. Okay, you do successfully make that wisdom check. Which one are you targeting the missile for B? Because B is... his life force winks out. C. Okay, you're going for the even split A, B, C. Okay. B, C. I need to check something really quickly here, guys. This is very important. Yes, that's what I thought. Okay. You can dice damage for 2 of them. A's, however, will dissipate harmlessly as it smashes into a semi-invisible barrier in front of him, dissipating harmlessly. Poor B. He was the bastard that got hurt with his bow and then got shot. 3 and 2, respectively, disrupting their spells. One of them was starting to chant, so GG on that one.
Since I saw that.
Okay, that did that. Did that. I need to check something really quick here. Let me see if it mentions that at all. Okay, Hugo's got that. Vasa, you're moving forward. The 2 spider creatures in the back are moving to grab their fallen comrade and drag him away with him. The one who has the magic shield up draws forth a sword after his spell is done and moves to interpose himself between you, Vasa, and them. Are you attacking that one or trying to go past him to get the other 2 that are trying to drag away their fallen comrade? Attacking the ones closest to me. Okay, so that's the one that's over there. You may roll to hit. $18 as a 9th level thing. Your THAC0 is there. The monster has a THAC0 of that. That makes your 18 become a that, become a that. You are parried as the you thrust forward with your spear trying to skewer this guy, but he swings his longsword to the left, and you're forced to backstep, and he leans his body over, and yeah, no, they're skittery, they're fast. The other 2 grab hold of their companion and begin trying to drag him away. They do have some strength with the legs. No, one went down, one parried you, and the other 2 that are grabbing the one that went down. There are 4 total. Let's see, Akromid, you've done your assassination. Velvin, you get perception check by the end of yonder round. Creature's movement rate, that way, that. So yeah, that should be round 2 at this point, unless I'm missing anything.
Okay, rolling my check. Oh, look, I failed again.
Oof.
16.
I'm confused now. We're all for casting by Hugo's delayed response so they can parry and cast. You know what? You're right. I apologize. He shouldn't have been able to parry. Brain fart. Rip. Alright, let me look at that one again. So that was an 18 at 9th. That hits armor class there. Yep, my bad. You can dice damage.
Clap those cheeks.
Do not say that about the Drider, please.
Yeah.
For 13 points of damage, max. Very well done. Okay, yeah, it shrieks in pain, and it's trying to parry you, but it already had its action for this round. +4 if anatomy applies. They're Drider, not bro, so I'm gonna say no. But I appreciate the candor. I don't know. Spider body. It's fucked up like a centaur body, but spider. Since they're probably going to be killed anyways, it should be negligible. We'll see. Anyway, the Drider are in retreat at this point, party. If you're pursuing them, say so. Otherwise, it would be parting shots. Or parting spells for a Chromate, I'm sure. Fireball. Pursuing. Yes, no, Chromate's going for the surgicals.
Yeah,
and
he'll cut him down
Vasa,
quick.
Velvin. Yeah, Velvin, you're sleeping. I'm sorry, man. You failed the second perception. Well, hold on. What'd you roll? Yeah, no, that's a fail. I'm sorry. Hugo, likewise, I'll need to know your action.
Yeah, they might be scurrysome, but they are trying to handle an unconscious or dead comrade. So I don't think they
I
can
believe
outrun
they're
it.
large.
Right. And party initiative. Damn.
I got it.
Things.
Point man. 2 on the death die.
2 on the death die. Yes, you do have it. They rolled a 1 for the second round in a row. Okay, Hugo, you begin casting Magic Missile. Chromate, you move to pursue. Vasa, you move to attack. Vasa, let's get you out of the way. You may roll to hit. Vasa, dice percentage.
Oof.
43 on a fumble. That's a miss off balance dexterity check or fall to the ground. Yep, you successfully managed to keep on your hooves. That being said, yeah, you're miss off balance and it tries to make some distance as you're distracted, keeping up with its companions. Yeah, no, they're big, kind of like, again, picture centaurs, but they're trying to move a centaur companion, except they're not centaurs, they're spiders, so I have no fucking clue how much they should actually weigh. Chromate, you're an elfin chainmail that's magical, so you're essentially non-encumbered. So yeah, you'll be able to get on up there. Not as fast as Vasa would at full tilt, obviously, but yeah, you're able to pursue. Now, the Drider, we're going towards one of the taller trees to climb it, but they're not there yet by the time you get up to the one that Vasa was fighting. It backed off while Vasa's kind of staggering around, catching her hooves. Are you attacking that one? Oh, by the way, Hugo, you can dice damage. I apologize. Specify A or B specifically, although it should be CD, but A, B for whichever one gets the extra bolt.
First come, first serve, Dungeon Master.
First come, first serve. S. A, okay. So just roll 2 die 4 plus 2 then. And, yeah. 5, haha. And 5. Nice. Okay, 2 bolts successfully get the thing, and creatures hiss and howl in pain, and yeah. Chromate, yeah, you can roll to hit.
Okay. 8 before bonuses.
8 plus 9 would be a 17. Your Thaco is a fighter 11th, is a that. This is its Thaco is a monster, that is a that. It's
At 10th, Dungeon Master.
10th? Thank you. Alright, so reduce its thing by that, becomes a that. You rolled a 8 plus 9, 17, minus that, becomes a there. Hits! You may dice damage through the parry.
They are large.
They are large.
7 plus 12, 19.
19. It shrieks in pain. You cut it wide on the side. It smelly spider blood oozing out. Okay, I know what that one's doing. Check that. Okay. Round 3. Acromid, the spider that you attacked, and Vossi will be able to get attacking if you wish to pursue it this round. It's trying to flee and calling out, Mercy! You know, it's evading.
I get another perception check.
You do get another perception check, Velvin, yes. At this point, Voss, I have to point out you're operating in darkness. Like, you've got the torchlight to the back of you, but it's dark. And creatures obviously don't need to see in the dark as well as you do.
Dungeon Master, did I lose an attack to covering the distance?
Yes.
Okay, so the one that I just hit did what?
It's trying to evade, you can tell. Crying out mercy. It's injured badly.
Okay, what about the other two?
The other two have dropped their companion and are fleeing at top speed.
On the ground, or are they moving into the trees?
Right now, they're on the ground.
I passed my check, Dungeon Master.
Velvin, you awaken as a drow's voice cries out, Mercy! Must have been a bad oh, what the fuck is going on? Yep, become appraised of the situation.
Can I see anything in the dark?
Let's see, Velvin, you're currently over there. They're over there. Yeah, actually. You'll be able to see some of the thing. Distance, yeah. Some of them are within your enhanced infravisual range distance. You should see Vasa and Mead's shapes as well as the lead drow, Drider. The other two are a bit further back. Velvin, drawing forth bow, going for bow attacks. Velvin, which one are you targeting?
Whichever one I can see, because I'm sure it's difficult at that range and everything.
Leader drow it is.
Yep.
Alright, and no, actually, I believe that's short range for you. Let me check.
It's a longbow.
Bow, long. Short range, actually, yeah, you're in medium range territory, so just a penalty of 2. Not too bad.
Okay.
Okay. Party. Magic missile the 2 fleeing. Attack the one I can hear near me. Okay. In that case, party, give me initiative.
I got it this time, guys.
Okay.
2.
2.
I can see what you're doing there, Mead, but these things almost took me out with one magic missile. Well, a magic missile spell, so I'm not.
Boss attack the one I can hear near me. You surrender or die. Bow attacks on that one. Okay, Hugo, you begin casting, but you're gonna lose sight of them before you get your spell off due to distance factors. Cause yeah, I have you back at the campsite. You never mentioned you were pursuing. Were you pursuing?
I believe I sleep at the east. These things were at the southeast, outside the firelight.
Yes, but your infravision range does not extend that far. You have, what is it, 40, not 45 feet, but
45 yards.
45 yards. Translate that becomes 135 feet. Now, these creatures, when they're running fast as they can, they get some distance. You know, they got the spider legs. So it takes you 6 seconds to cast. During that time, they're going to pop out of your sight.
Dungeon Master,
I would run full speed.
I feel compelled to bring up a point.
Mm-hmm.
Once they entered, their infravision got fouled. When they went to escape, there's a moment where they are running full speed into darkness.
I have a counterpoint. They never actually got to the point of entering. They fired some shit, started casting, they never entered the campsite, and much like you discussed, when you have infravision, you're looking from the dark into the light.
Okay, I thought that they had actually entered into the light.
They had intended to after they filled y'all with some spells. They were going to pull a silence 15-foot radius. They were going to throw a darkness at y'all. They were going to do a confusion spell just to fuck you all. But no, the party had to counterattack.
I threw a torch at them, though.
Yeah, that illuminates only so much. They're fleeing.
Oh, but it would have ruined their infravision.
Good point, yeah. That being said, that was 2 runs.
At the point that they opt to disengage, they are running into the dark. They could run into a tree or something.
I will add that into the thing, because, yeah, no, they're seeing comrades go down, or, oh, mercy! You know, it's, oh, shit. We gotta run. So they will try and run. I'll check if they run into a tree. Their odds are not great. That said, Hugo, for you to cast, you need to stop so you can cast. It takes 6 seconds during this time. If they don't run into a tree, they're going to leave your infravision range. You have 135, which is like 3.5 tens of yards. So during the that segment at top speed, yeah, they can run 3.5 tens of yards in a segment. So Hugo, I need to know if you're going to try and do that and hope that they stop, or alright, studying for 9 minutes, going back to sleep. Alright.
It was more the fact that I could not see them running full speed. If they're in a forest full of trees, they'd have to be dodging them.
Okay, Hugo, you're not omniscient. You don't know if they're going to hit a tree and stop or have to dodge right now. I'm telling you what's happening now. Do you want to try and commit to the magic missile and it doesn't work, in which case I don't want to hear any bitching about it? Or are you doing the studying thing? This is your call, man. I'm telling you what they're trying to do. I'm telling you what could happen so that you have enough information to make an educated choice. Studying. Okay. Now, the party has that there. So yeah, Chromate, it was gonna try and surrender, but then Vasa lunges for the throat. Well, lunges for the attack. Roll to hit.
Dungeon Master, if it looks like it's surrendering, can I parry?
Chromate, give me a perception check.
No, failed by 5.
Nope, you missed it. Vasa, you made dice damage. For 13, it goes down hard. The other two are fleeing. Velvin, yeah, as you aim your bow to get that, Vasa got it first. And Chromid, you bark, surrender or die, and it dies. The other two are fleeing rapidly.
Excuse me.
Now, their odds of running into trees are that and that. Oh, I meant to enter that, but that was retroactive. Okay, I
Okay, sorry for the interruption. All right, what did I miss? In-game chat.
Okay, Vasa going for the monk healing. That should be in actions. That's retroactive, Grills. I meant to type that enter as Vasa hit it, but...
Okay, Dungeon Master, I want to see if it's still alive.
No. It's so dead.
Dead.
Or at least to your knowledge. You are not a cleric after all, but...
Is it breathing?
Does not appear to be breathing.
Okay. Alright. First priority, go get my +3 bolt out of the dead one.
Yes. Both of those were hits, so you can do saving throws for both.
I already did. The +2 failed.
Oof. Alright, well, mark it down, and yeah, the +3's there.
It's already erased, so yeah. I knew what to do, so I went ahead and did it.
Yeah, no, Monster Manual 2 says Drider have spells, so I had to figure that shit out real quick.
Okay, so Dungeon Master, so I'm in the dark with these two things, but I've got my bolt. I am going to drag them back to camp.
Alright. Velvin, you'll catch up to a Crowmeat, and yeah, nightlife is very alive here. Let me check. So they got a that and a that on their rolls, which brings their speed to there.
Or
and
actually, you know what? There's a torch nearby. I'm going to drag them over the torchlight.
You drag them over the torchlight. Velvin, you'll catch on over, just to, because I know someone's going to want to ask. No, you won't catch sight of the other ones. They actually got lucky. Vasa goes back to the firelight. He goes studying. Okay, so Crowmaid, between you and Velvin, you two should be able to drag the thing over. Velvin, you do still have that strength, which is nice.
Can I get that intelligence check now, Dungeon Master, to see if I recognize these sons of bitches?
Certainly.
These are my people, but not my people anymore. Oh, goddamn. That's failure. We're not going to worry about it.
Yeah, Velvin, they're fucking spider drow. Spider drow, does whatever... What'd you roll, a 20?
No, 16.
16. Okay, if you'd rolled a 20, I would have told you, yeah, you recognize this. There's a tale of drow that were bitten by radioactive spiders.
Definitely messed up that story.
Check them for books or scrolls. Alright, so the drow do have traveling packs, more like web sacks, if you will, with them. Inside the sacks, the party will find some stuff. Give me a minute.
Okay. Well, we're giving you a minute. I gotta go do a thing for Mama, and I'll be back. You'll probably be done before I'm back, but
Yep.
no more than 3 minutes. 4.
Do.
Mm. Oh.
See, against the Northern Party, that would have been such a murder fest because they would have been spelled up and shit, and it's like a Chronicles party. Fucking.
Yeah, we got them stone skins, bro.
Okay. So those two will, of course, be worth space, but yeah, no, the freaking thing is like, yeah, all the Drider have spell-like abilities because they're fallen drow. That lol, you know. Good times.
Yeah.
I might have done some bad math there. Oh well.
But I think too, I'm not sure. I haven't read up on them in first edition. I don't think their morale would break.
I'm playing them as intelligent monsters where, oh,
Mm-hmm.
that bolt didn't
Yeah.
hit. Okay, and oh, well, they have spell-like powers to, oh shit, the ambush has gone to shit. Retreat. We can always
In
come back
Denalia,
later.
in Denalia, the drow aren't the same, so neither should the Driders be. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just Denalia's version of drow.
Mm-hmm.
Because Loth is not a god in your world.
Mm-hmm.
And she's dead in Kohal, my favorite god. I could never worship her no matter where I go.
I mean, she might exist in Denalia.
As a Forsaken.
Lolth is actually a monster in the Monster Manual too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, she
Handmaiden
is.
of Lolth. There she is. Aw, isn't she adorable?
She is. She's beautiful.
Oh my gosh, the Fiend Folio. There she is. What an ugly fucking monster that is.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back.
So this double M is the newest updated version of Loth. What she looks like.
Yes, reject modernity. Embrace tradition.
And Double M, I'm sending you a note for something after session.
Yeah, no, I think I made a goof.
That's okay. It's correctable.
Oh no, different goof, but yeah. Dom, it's
Okay.
possible Hugo could have still done that, but for what it's worth, even if he gotten the magic missile off, they would have kept fleeing, and they had enough health, the remaining ones, the clerical ones. Funny enough, I'll just give some slight meta. The two that you capture, it's hard to tell at first, but they are both males. The males get to be magic users, the females are clerics, which might be bullshit, let's be real here. But anyways, so the female clerics did not have the shield spell on. These two gentlemen did, though. Previously did. Hence why when B went down, A still had a shield up, which is why it didn't work, Hugo.
Okay. A spell book. Very good.
You never know what you could find in there, Chromede.
Aye. So, yeah, I'll be taking possession of the loot that we strip off of these two.
I'm sure you will.
And hey, so they actually only were supposed to have platinum pieces, so I broke down 2 plat into smaller coins.
Oh, yeah. 6 platinum, 6 gold, 2 electrum, 4 silver, 6 coins. Actually, I'll hand the coins to Velvin to keep track of, but I will take possession of the spell book and the 2 magic crystals.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. What are you doing with the spellbook, Chromid?
Right now, carrying it back to camp.
Okay.
And I need
Very
to
good.
note that down. Drider spellbook and 2 crystals.
Yeah, I think all the earlier shit in that channel actually needs to be deleted because that's from the North Party. Anyways.
I can't delete other people's posts.
No, it was a poke at Grills and Down. But anyways. So, other than looting the bodies, is the party doing anything special? Hugo, you will get those 9 minutes back and then go back to sleep.
Did Jaziel sleep through this encounter?
Fuck! God damn it. Yes, he did. For Jaziel.
Yes, he did. Retroactively, he fell back.
Chromid, if I ever say Jaziel awakens, or you can check each round, hey, did Jaziel hear this, or what's Jaziel doing, or you can even put in his actions. You know what he can do.
Oh, okay.
I've passed this baton before, but I'm gonna bonk you lightly on the head with it. That's on you, man. So far, you could have gotten more XP if he hunted down the other 2. Anyways, spiders are icky, so he's probably gonna sniff at it, but yeah.
The top half is drow. You could eat that.
Yeah, it's all kind of like centaurs are. You know, the top half is man, but it's also horse man. So, yeah. That being said, horses and men taste delicious. So, centaurs, they're all right.
Okay. All right. So, get back to camp. Reload my crossbow with the surviving +3 bolt and a normal bolt. All right, Dungeon Master, I will
You will, huh?
I will stash the miasma crystals with the others.
On your person?
I believe. Where have I got those? I need to check real quick. I'm sorry. My apologies for being a little discombobulated.
Oh yeah, let me copy this over to Party Loop before I forget.
I will check them over to make sure they appear to be normal, relatively normal miasma crystals.
They do.
Okay.
Minders, loot to be identified.
Then yeah, I'm going to put those on one of my belt pouches. And I will take their spell book just a little bit away from the camp and focus a dispel magic on it.
Okay. You are a caster of 11th level. They are a caster of that level when they made the thing there, so I need to check dispel. Unless I'm fucking with you entirely. That being said, dispel magic. Magic user. 3rd. This is the same as the 3rd level cleric. Fucking goddamn cockers.
You knew that.
I knew that, but I still did it anyways. Dispel magic.
That makes it pretty obvious that clerics were written first, and he hates magic users.
The base chance is 50% for each level experience the caster has. Above that is increased by 5%. So there's 10 levels, there's a 100% chance. And for each level below, it's that. Okay, so there versus there means that 50 becomes a
chunk.
Okay. Yeah, pretty solid thing. Okay, Chromid, you cast the Dispel Magic. Haha.
Bam. Alright. Now, yeah. I'll take it back into the camp and open it up and see what spells are in it.
So you go back to the camp?
Yeah.
Fuck. I rolled a 90. Alright, party. We're about to have some fun. Yep.
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Grills. Explosive Ruins was in that book and was cast on it. A, B, C, D, E, 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 Fireball. Dispel, Explosive. Okay, let me make sure. 5%, Thieves having only a blah blah blah. When did
Damn
explosive
it!
reason
I
they don't...
did everything precaution I
You
could.
did! I rolled high on the check, and I can't let you roll it, otherwise you'll know. Oh, I rolled a 90, that's probably not there, you know? Alright. So, Explosive Ruins detonate for 6 die 4 plus 6 points of damage. Let's get that rolled. Now, it is explosive, meaning fiery, so Chromid you save at plus 4, etc., etc. So, roll 6 die 4 plus 6. This will disrupt everyone's sleep. Alright, the ruins will detonate for 23 points of damage. Now, you took it back to camp. Fuck. Alright, let's start at the top. Characters, please make me saving throws versus spells. Chromid, you're plus 4 from your ring, of course, in addition to other things.
Okay.
And would I be in that range?
Okay,
Sleeping
so let
outside
me
of
check
camp?
the AoE of this thing. Area of effect is a 1 tens of yards radius, so everything in that 30-foot thing. Taking it back to camp, you sleep outside, Vasa sleeps inside, Hugo sleeps outside. Okay, Vasa, you should probably save. Now I know what you're about to say. Wait a minute, Dungeon Master. Monks, at my level, when they save, get no damage. You are correct! Which is good, because that would have been a lot of damage. Hugo, I'm not sure about, because Hugo went back to sleep, and he does sleep outside the campfire. The campfire light would be that far, so yeah, Hugo actually is good. He doesn't need to save. Velvin,
He was
likewise.
studying for 9 minutes.
He was, but Crowmead spent a bit longer hunting for treasure, unless you'd like me to redact that.
He hunted for treasure and he cast the spell on the book and came back. You're fine, Dom.
Yep. Now, Crowmead, treat all 2s or reduce all by 2, 1s and 2s treated as 1s. Okay, so that's 1, that's 2, that's 3 total, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 6. 8 plus 6 is 14, divide by 2. At Crowmead, that will be, of course, 7 points of damage.
Okay.
It's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible either. The spellbook, of course, will be destroyed. Unless, yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
What? Wait, Dungeon Master.
Hmm?
I'm holding it. I
You
have
really
the
would?
Scarab of Protection. It gets a save.
I will give it a save on a 20, and I'll let you roll it. If it gets a 20, it passes. That's it.
Nope, farthest thing from it possible.
Okay, yeah, see, even giving it a save when really that's funky, I mean, you damn well know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, hey, fair is fair. We tried. If it had rolled a
I
20,
tried.
I would have let it. Because, damn, that's ballsy. So the spellbook is, of course, destroyed. Now, what else is within the campfire? The decoys are going to have to save. The wagons are parked where? The wagon. Is it wagons or wagon? I forget already.
Wagon.
2 wagons.
Oh, yeah.
That's
No, one
reassuring.
wagon. No, it's 2. Yep, 2
Yeah,
wagons.
it's 2. So the wagons, are they parked within the campsite, or do you all pull them off to the side? I forget. We need a battle map.
I think they're within range.
Let me check Jaziel. Yeah. Oof, Jaziel got a 4. Rip. Grills, you're keeping track of Jaziel's hit points, right?
I am.
Reduce them by 23. He got caught in
Oh.
that.
Whoa.
And his armor's gonna need to save. I'll let you do that. Metal hard versus fireball equivalent, or fire.
14, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that saves, which is good. That would suck having to replace that. Saddlebags? Do you have just saddlebags on Jaziel? They'd be outside the armors.
With a 15.
Yeah, that should save, I think. Let me check. I'm sorry, Chromie. You did everything right other than, like, throwing 10 of them at the thing. Yeah, leather would save versus fireball on a 13, so that's good. And I don't know if this even counts as fireball as much as something else. This is probably magical fire. Anyways, so let me just check the wagons real quick, or someone else can check them if they want, actually, because I just rolled a 1. We're going to ignore that.
I'll dice spot them.
Oh, the horses. Oh, the damn horses. 9. Wood hard. I'm going to give it magical fire. Okay, that's saved. And 14. Okay, the wagon's saved. Horses save as monsters, being fighters. Of that plus that hit dice. They have some intelligence, I think, so I'm going to give them the normal saving throw. I could
So
be
we've got
mistaken, though, but yeah. Versus spell.
2, 4. We got 5 horses.
Pass. Fail. Fail. Pass. Fail. Alright, those were all over the place, but yeah. 2 of the horses pass and only take 12, or my bad, 11. The other 2 take 23. This is unfortunate. So yeah, no, horses are actually pretty good, I think. Let me double check just to make sure. Monster Manual 1 has draft horse. Horse, draft, hit dice, that many. Okay, the ones that took 23 are definitely dead, I'm pretty sure. Let me just do some math real quick. 3 times 8 is 16 plus 8, 24. Okay, there's a chance if they max out on hit dice.
Dungeon Master, is there a chance that anybody gets a bonus to their saving throw because I was in between them and the book?
Maybe. I don't know if I would apply that, frankly. Let me determine. Okay, so you are relative to that. And okay, what could be there? We've got horses still, so I guess I'll check them, but hold on, there's also not Velvin, not Hugo. Vasa, yes. So Vasa, dummies, horse wagon. Okay. Vasa, no. Dummy, no. Dummy, no. Dummy, no. Dummy, no. Horse, no. Horse, no. Horse, no. Yeah, you saved one of the wagons. Sorry, Grills.
Damn it.
Okay, that is going to be 3 horses down. The other 2 should still survive, because, Jesus, that one had such little, I would have re-rolled that. You know what, fine, I'll re-roll that. Yeah, okay, that's a better number, it still fails and burns. So the 2 that make it, however, had sufficient hit points to tank it. That being said, they're in critical condition now.
Was one of them the one that was wearing my saddle and stuff?
Great
The ones that
question. Yeah, one of the survivors was your dark horse. Yay!
Very good.
Your saddle
Very
now
good.
needs to save, however.
We did lose a wagon, right?
No, one of both wagons survived.
Oh, okay.
Saddle, I rolled a 19.
Okay, that saves.
Saddlebags?
The saddle bags, sure.
18. Nice.
Alright, so yeah, the horse. Yeah, of course. Now the horse. Oh, fuck, no. No. Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, that's not a draft horse. That was a light horse, I said. I get 2 hit dice. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to redact that. Okay, so the saddlebags and saddle survive, but Velvin, the quest continues.
It's okay. I really didn't like him. He wasn't all black.
I'm sorry, party. You have one horse that's still up of the mule team, if you will, and Velvin's horse is down. Alright, damage has been recorded. I don't think I've skipped anyone or paid undue attention to anyone. Can anyone think of anything? I'm open to suggestion here if there's something I missed or didn't miss. Or should have missed.
Not that I'm immediately thinking of.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So, this obviously I didn't roll up a spellbook on the spot just there. I pulled out a 7th level, because it was a 7th level magic user spellbook that I had pre-generated. It had explosive runes.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, granted, if I'd rolled that up naturally, I would have kept it regardless, but yeah, no. When I rolled the 90 on the thing and you had a 70 because you're 4 levels above.
Now, these guys were 7th level casters?
One was 7th, one was 6th. Hence why 3 and 4 for the magic missiles.
Damn it.
Yeah. For what it's worth, you had most of that spellbook. I don't know if you've got explosive runes, but...
No, I don't. That would have been a good addition.
That would have been very nice, yeah. Since it's gone, shall I rattle it off?
Sure, go ahead.
Alright, notes to self. Not my bad to-do list. Comprehend languages, grease, magic missile, shield, unseen servant, wizard mark right. I know, great stuff. Audible, glamour, detect invisibility, shatter, strength. They were going to use web on you too. Dispel magic, explosive ruins, water breathing, and for 4th level spell they had 1, confusion.
Web, water breathing, Explosive ruins, those would have been nice additions.
Confusion's actually pretty cool too. I had this whole plan they were gonna do, but then they saw Vasa's back was turned. It's like, hey, wanna shoot that one in the back? Oh fuck yeah. Hold on, let me get my bow. Alright, 3, 2, pull, and yeah. One shot the other in the back as that guy hurt himself. And then that guy died first.
Be right back, getting a drink.
Yep. Bind wounds on Self and Jazeel. Okay, both of y'all can restore 1 hit point there. Cormid, I'm trusting to keep track of Jazeel because I've lost track of him for a couple times now. Okay, the spellbook I can take off. The magic crystal should be good, and the coin was already saved. Yeah, Vasa, that monk training came in handy, huh? No damage from the fireball, which is great. Yeah.
Okay. So Jazeel's kind of rough.
Uh-huh. Don't forget to update your triages.
Yeah, I already did.
And don't forget you can pop one in for Jazeel if you'd like grills.
Yeah, I'll have to do a little bit of math there.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Explosive Ruins. Maybe I should have had it open up to Middle Finger as a homage, but,
Alright, so I'm just going to do a rough.
heal Vasa, then Mead. Alright, Hugo, you can begin dicing your thing up. Yeah, obviously you were awoken by a boom, and it's like, oh shit, fireball! What demon lord's after us this time? And no, it was just a spellbook. Needless to say, Jazeel will be taking nights out tomorrow. Hey, Vasa, 11 points restored.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. And I get back
Mead, 2. Yay!
Okay. Well, thank you.
Hugo going for another? Oh, hey, you know what I haven't done yet? I need to check and see if there's another encounter. Odds are raised. Mead.
The Chromie.
Oh,
The Chromie. What happened?
Then I'm at full.
I had a Chromid back up to full, Jazeel at about 60, and everyone else at the recorded triage except maybe Vel, but I don't think Vel took damage.
Nope, I'm full and tough.
The book was trapped magically.
Damn, it killed my new horse.
I thought it was disarmed, but apparently
Us drow can be crafty bastards.
I was unsuccessful in disarming the spell. Unusual.
I wonder what made them look like that.
Ah, 6 to Jazeel. Alright. Alright, that means he's at... That's better. That's, So... Jazeel for 5 more, okay? going to put him at about 80%.
Alright, switching over to the Cure Light Wounds. Damn, my dude, you got 5 second level spells. That being said, you are a cleric of what level? Plus that 18 in wisdom, yeah.
He's still in the 80s. Better than 80, but less than 90. Okay, that's above 90.
Since I have only 3 more Cure Light Wounds and they're all going on the same person, can I just dice them all together?
You may.
Thank you.
How many of the mannequins did we lose, Dungeon Master?
The mannequins still need to save, actually. It's alright. Now, this
They
is a
are
save
leather.
versus magical fire. Leather. Go ahead and dice it.
All right. A
Leather.
20. Wow, I rolled 2 20s, an 18, and a 13.
Okay. Hey, they're fine.
Wow, damn. Combat rolls pissed away.
Yep.
I had 2 D20 in my hand, and they both came down 20s. God
That's
damn.
nice. That's like
That's what I
rolling.
need when I shoot the crossbow from concealment.
Yeah,
Oh!
basically. Imagine the double crit, double ot. The double crit, double ot. Doubled.
Something is fucking dead if I double crit on my assassination.
Pretty much. So, yeah. At this point, Hugo, am I correct in assuming you've burnt most of your spells? Or if nothing else, Vasa should be close enough to follow that, yeah. So yeah, party, what at this point? Vasa, it is still your watch by your reckoning. Go ahead, girls.
Yeah, sorry, comrades. I did what I could. Just didn't work. And, go back to sleep.
This might fuck me, but I need to check how long we're into watch.
Vasa, you think it's been about an hour?
So, this might fuck me, but I gotta get these spells back.
Are you
I
sure?
don't want
Because Hugo, you know, you had a full day, you need some rest, and it's been only like an hour?
Yes, however, I just calculated how long I need to get all of my spells back, and that's a lot of time wasted if I do it in the morning.
Yes. The challenges of a spellcaster, you must
Yes,
reload the
you
gun.
should sleep unless you're on watch. How many horses did we lose?
3 of the 4, plus Velvins.
So we have 2 wagons, but 1 horse.
Sounds like a riddle.
Or 2 wagons and 2 horses.
You have a fox, a colonel, a chicken, and a farmer trying to cross a boat.
Double M. Do we have 1 horse or 2 left?
1.
Okay.
Oh, and Jaziel.
No, Jazeel is not a horse.
This is true. I mean, technically, he is known as a hell horse. That's actually in the monster manual. Sometimes referred to as hell horses.
I don't think there is a terrestrial horse that would consider breeding with him voluntarily.
Not unless it's another nightmare. Anywho, so I got Vasa continuing watch, Hugo going on sleep, Akromid and Velvin going back to sleep? Question mark. Dom, what the hell is going on in the background? Velvin sleeping?
A thunderstorm, it sounds like.
Oh no, I heard some Google Voice Assistant reading out a copy pasta. Gina, you still here? I think he stepped out, actually.
Oh no, I just had myself on mute. I was talking that whole time.
Rip.
Wow.
Rip. Man, I was about to slap you for being like, Gina, you're terrible, you don't pay attention, but...
You know what,
I
I
was like,
cannot
wait a minute,
remember the last time I muted myself.
It was even worse because it was like perfect correspondence. I was like, what the hell are we listening to? And then you went off about the whole Dom's copy pasta thing, and I'm like, oh, okay, they're hearing me.
Alright, Dom, I get you, man, I get you. Alright, so, yeah, Gina, you're going back to sleep, I take it?
Yes, I said that. I'm sorry.
Rockabye baby, in the dark forest, will the monsters come to eat your faces away now?
And I'm going to slip out for a couple of drags real quick. Well,
Alright, I'll type in a thing in actions then.
A thing in actions then?
I could drag this out, but I think I can be nice here. And this isn't me fudging dice rolls, that's just how it went. The rest of the night passes without encounter. You all wake up, keep watch, listen for strange noises that go bump in the night, but nothing else happens that tries the party. And the fire, and because there was a fire, does burn itself out rather quickly. Unnaturally. Another fun monster that doesn't exist outside of dark places, mostly. The Drider. And so then odds are you instinctively go to pull out your picture of Yalron, but oh wait, fuck, that's right, I gave it to the Assassin's Guild.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I actually thought about that. I should have asked for it back after he gave me the no signs. But I'm not sure if it's there or if they sent it out somewhere. So maybe next time.
Okay. Party thinks as they are getting hungry, the forest is still dark.
Yeah, so obviously there's no morning comes, light shines upon Denalia. You can assume so, because it keeps doing that every other night, but if it has, you can't see it. Unless you want to, like, fireball the canopy above you. You'd probably see it
You know what? You know what? The canopy ahead of above us kind of did get fireballed, didn't it?
So that's the thing. You were out of voice for this, Chromite. So there was a bunch of fire for a bit, but it kind of burned itself out.
Hold on. What, Mama?
Alright, checking for encounters. Velvin, your strength wears off.
That can't be possible.
Okay, I'm sorry, I got called away. So the explosive runes went off, and there were some fires, and what, double M?
Then the fires kind of burned out in about 10 minutes or so.
Okay.
In fact, looking around, it's like, wait a minute, there was burn damage here, I could have sworn, but it looks okay now. You can see, oh yeah, that tree limb is blackened, but it's surprisingly good. Looks like there was a fire here 2 months ago, not, last night. Last 6 hours ago. Yeah, Jazeel's probably enjoying some barbecue horse meat now. Why let it go to waste?
Yeah, exactly. All right, so what we had on the wagons, aside from the mannequins, which we'll go back on one of the wagons.
Alright, so you're loading all the shit onto one wagon?
No, we're not going to try. Can one horse pull a wagon?
It can pull an empty wagon easy enough, yeah.
Okay, because I think all we've really got on the wagon is horse feed, water, and the mannequins, which shouldn't weigh a whole lot.
Mannequins are alright, because it's not actually mannequins as much as just armor stuffed with leather, or stuffed with cloth.
Or leather armor stuffed with cloth, yeah. I mean,
so yeah, no, the weight factor isn't too bad. You know, it's a single horse and a thing that's more meant for two, but people do that. It's going to be a bit slower going, undoubtedly.
Okay.
Now, someone really should pop exactly how much food we're talking, because, you know, horses do eat a lot, and I've been nice about horse feed, but come on, how many days do you have on there?
I've been purchasing enough to get them from one city to the next.
Mm-hmm. So bearing that in mind, what, you have 3 days at most, and that was for all of them. Now you've only got the one horse to feed. Well, and Jazeel,
the one.
But... So yeah, you'll be good for a bit.
Jazeel doesn't eat horse feed.
He eats horses.
He's not desperate enough to eat grain and wheat. Oh, no. So, Dungeon Master, the one wagon, again, we're going to load it up with water and more than enough food for one horse for a few days. The mannequins and Hugo, because Hugo needs to replenish his spells. Okay? And I know Hugo can't do that on the back of a galloping horse or a fast-moving wagon over rough terrain, but this wagon's going to be moving slow. So...
terrain's kind of rough and tension's there, so I'm going to see how it goes.
Well...
Hugo, I'm basically going to give you an intel check, not intel, a wisdom check for every spell level. So, yeah, if you fail the wisdom check, you fail the spell, and we'll have to try again. That being said, with an 18 whiz, you know, it's decent. You're going to have an occasional failure for 4 hours worth of the shit, just because, but, yeah. Well, it's a d20 per level of the spell. So a third level spell needs 3 die 20s, all of them need to be below 18, but a first level spell, only 1. So if you want, you can figure out how many spell levels, however you want to do it. 15, certainly. You can roll those, but keep in mind which one's which before you do it. Maybe type out the spells in order you want to pray for them.
Yeah, hold on. So the other wagon, can we move it off of the road, Dungeon Master?
Easily enough.
Okay. Now, if somebody steals it, they steal it, but unless they've got extra horses, they're probably not going to go very far with it. And since the only thing that's going to be on it is horse feed and some water, wow, I mean, yeah. Maybe we can recover it on the way back.
Alright, those Cure Light wounds are good. Now, I would recommend doing like 3 iterations of 2d20 for, say, 3 Cure Moderate wounds, if that's how you want to do it. You know, roll repeatedly 3 iterations of 2d20. This way you separate it by spell. And let's see what you got. 5 2d20. Okay. No on the first, and no on the second. My bad, the fifth. So 2 of them will have to be redone. This will add to your time, undoubtedly.
So what were those rolls he just had to do for his spells?
So because he's on a moving wagon in the dark forest, and things go bump in the night, and it's been kind of tough, he's on edge. As such, I'm being nice and letting him make a wisdom check per level of the spell to try and get said spell. Okay, so after 5 hours, assuming no encounters, you should be good. So, after the party's done eating, they're loading on up onto the wagon, or rather Hugo is, while Velvin and Vossa are walking, and Acromede's on Jazeel.
No, I'll be walking next to Jazeel.
Okay.
That way I can keep the pace at about 1 mile an hour until we hear back from Hugo. And then we'll decide if we can go faster or not. So everyone except Hugo is walking.
That being said, 1 mile per hour is pretty easy. See, as long as there are no encounters, y'all will be fine. What are the odds of that, though? What type of evil Dungeon Master would throw an encounter right now?
Dungeon Master?
We're trying to make time and distance, but again, let Hugo get successful on the way.
Before Jazeel ate my horse, or before we left camp? I would have taken my saddle and stuff off of my horse and put it back on the wagons.
Duly noted.
Thank you.
Now, that one or a... I just threw that one. Nope, I gotta Should I re-roll it or... Nah, fuck it, I'm marking that off as dead and I'm using the encounter above it because those are fun. Grills, you're just gonna recognize this. They're too recognizable.
Okay.
That being said, they might recognize Jaziel, so we'll see.
Jaziel will be on my left.
Jaziel on the left, duly noted. Okay, intelligence. Okay, but, you know, that's intelligent enough to see, oh, hey, a freaking nightmare. So, these things like to do that, so they're doing that. Oh, yeah, they see the party. Do they see the nightmare? Definitely. Oh, yeah. Okay, they're backing off. And at that distance, Chrome's up first. Is that thing still on top of my house? I'm sorry, I beg your pardon?
That was the wrong chat.
Okay.
That was supposed to be a direct message.
Yeah, I don't even see that message. It's popped up in the bottom.
Yeah, I deleted it.
Yeah.
Because it's not supposed to be there.
Yeah, no, so the displacer beasts are hiding, and they're pretty good at that thing being displaced and all, so I'm just going to let the party pass them by. One on an encounter. Interesting.
Well, guess I can't make those other cloaks of displacement for the party.
Again, they're smart enough where it's like, oh fuck, I'm not messing with that. This thing, on the other hand... Alright. Party perception checks. Hugo, this will include you. You're about 2 hours into spell work, so you'll get a wisdom check to resist hearing it if you want, because you're in the middle of a spell right now. Now, Hugo, you need to make the perception check first, but I'll let you keep the wisdom check, so it's negligible. You're going to tune out the world and focus on your spell, because you need your spell, you know. Now, Vasa, I need you as well. Vasa's oblivious, probably thinking about shit, like the monk shit. So, Acromede, Velvin, and Jaziel will hear this sound of some large wing beats. Directionality from the party is hard to tell. Obviously, if y'all look up, it's like, oh, hey, tree canopy. Yeah, you're not sure exactly. That being said, it appears, or sounds like it's from the southwest.
And we're moving northeast?
Northeast, more east than north at this point. Oh, my bad. No, it is northeast. My bad. Brain fart.
It's from the northeast?
It's coming from southwest. You all are moving towards northeast, so it's coming from behind where the party was.
Reaching for... Do I want to do that or that?
Yeah, Vasa. So the thing that you're oblivious about is you're walking along and you're looking up at the trees, kind of lost in thought for a second, and wait a minute, what was that? You stop for a second and look at it, and Vasa, there's a fucking rat in the tree looking at you. It scampers up a branch and you lose sight of it, and you tilt your head, look again, and no, wait, must be gone, or maybe it jumped to another branch, you don't see it again.
Hey,
being said, Cormid halting the party, and Jaziel goes to border Ethereal, and Scout's getting better altitude. Oh, you thought I was done with the rats? No, they're not done with you. Okay, Jaziel pops out of existence. Acromid's halting the party. Hugo, realistically, at this point, you'd get another perception check. I gotta play fair here. So Hugo, again, there's some type of disturbance. The wagon has stopped. Are you breaking off your spell? You're in the middle of one of your second levels. Sure. Okay, so you're stopping the praying for one of the second level spells. You sure about that? I just need a yes or a no. Okay, so Hugo, you break off the concentration for the spell and look around. The party is tense for a minute. The wing beats continue going southwest to southeast. And yeah, Chromede, how long are you waiting there?
I'm still looking and listening, and it sounds like the wing beats are going behind us from left to right. Keep listening. I want to hear if they're circling back.
As far as you can tell, it can't. Undoubtedly, various small creatures scurry around and look for cover. The rat, maybe it was doing that. Vasa, you're certain it was just running. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, you don't hear it doubling back.
All right, then after a couple of minutes, we'll resume travel.
Right. Jaziel shows up again pretty soon, and yeah, Chromede, Jaziel's there.
Ah, did you see it, chap?
Jaziel nods.
Was it a dragon?
He nods.
Was it red?
Shake a head, no.
Black?
He nods.
Ooh. Maybe some other day. We have business, pressing business.
He nods and licks his chops. And the party continues, and Hugo, you're restarting that spell. Oh, yay, more fun. Man, the dice love y'all now. Last night? Nah. Tonight? Yeah. Now, it could be those, or it could be that. The result is the same. They're gonna see the party before the party sees them, since they're trappers, and they're gonna hide, because nightmare. Resume parlaying. Ooh. Or that. And again, these things, they're smart enough to avoid nightmares, I think, but I'll have to check.
If they see us, do we see them?
That's what I have to check. Oh, because it's the wrong book, that's right. Duly noted, Velvin. There it is. Normally encountered on there, there. Odds are you wouldn't see it. Now let's see, intelligence, there. They are that. How many of them are there? Let's take a look.
But,
It could
if they're hidden, that's kind of like being invisible, and there's a chart.
There is, if it's like invisibility. Okay, there are that many total. Let me get a rough percentage of how many are out. Okay. Hey, I'll give you a detection of invisibility as the party gets closer. And Vasa as well. And wow, not with those two rolls. Give me a second, please.
What about Jaziel? And Dungeon Master, I've been overlooking something I should bring up, because I got to share with my familiars enhanced sensory thing, and raccoons have a very heightened sense of smell. Not that that may play in or not, because, but yeah. They have terrible eyesight, but they have sharp hearing and really good smell. Which, funny enough, is how necromancy detects magic naturally. Smell. I should have said this sooner. Out of character. Somebody said something in out of character. Need a minute. Jaziel does not see them. They are hiding. He needs a minute, which means I'm going to run for a smoke. Gina, try and keep Dom out of trouble while I'm gone, okay?
I'll try.
Alright. I am back. And we're still just kind of in hold, right?
I don't think so.
Oh, I think we're waiting on that one setting. I forgot the people food, which I would not have done, so when he gets back, I need to mention that. There's only 4 of us. And even going slow, we shouldn't need more than 4 times 3 is 12. 2 days worth. Say 3 days worth. So 36 meals of iron rations. The rest, you got 8x4 critters, I'm sure. No biggie. Yeah, sorry about your horse there, Gina.
He wasn't black anyways. He was just Dirk.
Yeah, but this is impeding our progress.
Oh, that definitely.
Now, I probably would have left both wagons behind and just taken the horse and turned him into a pack mule, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But at the time, we needed the platform for Hugo, so...
Double M gone to get food or something?
I don't know. He just, where was it? I think out of character. He said, need a minute. Jaziel does not see them. They are hiding. So he probably got called away for something.
Okay. And right before that, down. Fucking damn it. Oh.
Sorry, it's taking a minute. Work thing.
Fine,
No
man.
worries, Double M. No worries. Do what you got to do. Dom's muted, so if he's bitching, he's keeping it to himself, and I think me and Gina are both okay.
Yeah.
Between my smoke breaks and getting called away to do stuff, yeah, I understand. Oh wow, there's only one pin holding that in? And that just malfunctioned. That's not good.
Apologies about that. That took a minute.
No, no worries, WM. You're good.
Yeah, so we have this animal room I think I've posted pictures of, and it's been a gigantic clusterfuck, and we're finally getting it unfucked by having half the animals removed.
The one with the bunnies?
Yep, with the bunnies.
I like the bunnies.
The bunnies are very cute. There's this big one. I'll have to send a picture one day comparing it to a regular one. They're very big. Anyways, back into session. We can talk bunnies after session. Unless the party wants to stop the session here and we'll discuss bunnies for the next 2.5 hours.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so, my friend.
Yeah, undoubtedly there's some bunnies that were rustled by it. Yeah, I rolled it up. Hey, dragon! Oh, hey, it's a black one. Alright, what the fuck is it doing in here? Answer, it's not. It's just flying overhead looking for food.
It's looking for bunnies.
Yeah, it's looking for bunnies. Anyways, so the creatures, in fact, the party has seen before, shadow mastiffs is the giveaway. Yeah, they shrink back from the light and they hide in the dark, and yeah. Continual light and Jazeel is an excellent combination for keeping things away. So until you find something that thinks it's badder than Jazeel, like a dragon, you're good.
Okay, then we continue traveling, Dungeon Master. By the way, I've neglected to mention that we had iron rations on one of the wagons.
Uh-huh.
So I would have moved, like again, I mentioned that we were carrying enough to make it to the next city. So that should be on the wagon also. And if it's more than what we need, then we'd leave some behind. And obviously the woodland animals will devour that shit. And I put a thing in about, yeah, put wand away for travel, so I'm back to the crossbow for my go-to. Several hours pass, Dungeon Master. Hugo finishes spell work.
Indeed.
Okay, in that case, Dungeon Master, are our tummies grumblies?
Getting there, but...
Okay, then we will continue to travel. And we may pick up the pace if the horse can manage 1.5 miles
going
per hour.
1.5 miles. Okay, it manages that all right.
Okay. All right, and that means, Hugo, you can either drive the wagon or you can get down and walk and lead the wagon. Take your pick. Party gets
Sorry,
hungry.
guys. I had a phone call there.
Oh, okay.
Small world.
You finished Hugo finished their spell work, and we're stopping for lunch now.
Now the party is also resting the horse?
Yes. So, let the horse rest, make sure somebody feeds and waters the horse. And we eat.
Yes, I'm nice.
So, Dungeon Master, pretty sure it's going to be an hour stop, because one horse pulling the wagon.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, horses can pull a lot of weight pretty continuously, but one horse for a wagon, it's, it gets tiresome. Yeah.
So we want to make sure it looks like it's rested well, and, I'm not a horseman, but my character has had plenty of experience with horses, bipods, and any other animals. But again, not trying to kill it. Damn it, if I had the animate dead monster spell. this would not be an issue. Yeah. I have an idea, but it'll have to wait. So anyhow, we're going to take an hour and eat, make sure the horse is fed, watered, and well rested, and then we will resume our travel. And yeah, gonna try and make the best time we can with one horse pulling this wagon without killing the beast.
Alright, so the party's moving pretty slow, and I'll need to check this thing. I think these things are stupid enough. How many of them are there? Oh, that's a smaller amount.
Oh, Dungeon Master, while we're stopped for lunch, Velvin, I'm sure that my last boost on you has wore off by now. Do you want to wait until we set camp, or would you like it while it's still, air quote, daytime?
I think it's best for when I'm on watch.
Okay, then. I'll wait until nightfall. Thing.
Okay.
Until we set camp to sleep.
The party does have a chance for some perception checks.
Really?
Oh yeah, Chromid will get it. Now let me check Jazeel. Okay, Jazeel fail. Velvin, close but pass. Hugo, no, because I'm going by order of names. Vasa, yes. Those of you that pass your perception checks, about 300 or so feet ahead, on the left-hand side of the road, you notice some bushes that shake, and it's like, wait, is that the wind? But no, no, you're pretty sure that wasn't the wind.
Pretty sure it wasn't the wind.
I imagine signal a halt and point. Okay, I was gonna pop in a new, but that works. So, Akromid signals a halt and points.
You said 300 feet?
Give or take.
What? Is Mom home?
Aw, kids. Children. So, I've got a Akromid signal a halt and pointing. Jazeel, I'll have to see what you think you want to do here. Keep in mind, of course, Akromid, that I will override you to say, nah, Jazeel wouldn't do that, or nah, Jazeel would do this instead. That being said, you're pretty good at playing a nightmare, so yeah.
Kids. Did I miss something? Did we see something in there?
I guess you failed your perception. Now, I believe you passed.
I passed, yeah.
Yeah, you did. So yeah, no, about 300 or so feet ahead on the left-hand side of the road, some bushes shook. Fishy fishies. So Hugo ready to cast, Vasa grabbed darts, Akromid is typing, Jazeel is on standby, Velvin is currently dealing with his children from another dimension. Alright. Now, realistically, Akromid, you'll have to whisper to Jazeel this thing here. Jazeel.
Oh, I'm thinking this would be his independent action.
Maybe. I'll give him an intel check.
Okay.
He's got an idea. Are you going to whisper a plan to him, or let him decide what he wants to do?
I'm going to let him decide.
Akromid, Jazeel does give you a look and taps his hoof lightly on the ground, and then fizzles out of existence. You, of course, would see the dark shadow, knowing to expect it, and that poofs off to the right or left. Left, actually. Bow at the ready. Alright, so the party is currently holding position for a few minutes.
Vasa, do you want to go check it out, since you are fleet of foot? Remember, if you do not engage. Come right back. Limber up my fingers.
Vasa, you moving forward to check it out?
All right, Dungeon Master. Casting Stone Skin.
Sweet. Alright, you get the first one done. You going for a second?
Nope.
Alright, Vasa, you moving up?
Don't want to take too long.
Alright, Vasa. As you begin moving up, Jaziel does come around through the brush, and he is chasing something. It is a bipedal figure. It has the looks like the head of maybe a lion or a cheetah or something, and it's running for its damn life as he's chasing after it. And someone rolled a hit for Jaziel.
15.
15. Yeah, Jaziel manages to get it from behind. You can dice damage 2 die 4s. These poor things don't have that many hit dice, do they? Nope.
For 4.
Alright, that's not too bad. That being said, yeah, no, Jaziel's got the creature. Whether he drives it to the ground or it keeps trying to run, it does. But as it sees y'all, it's going to try and veer off into the thing, and he's going to try and snap at it again. Vasa, party, what do you want to do with this? Jaziel chasing this thing, trying to herd it towards you, but it's trying not to be herded.
It's one thing. It's
I will
humanoid.
shoot.
Okay,
One
Velvin,
thing-
roll the hit. Go ahead,
One
Grills.
thing. One thing, humanoid with a feline head.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I apologize. Kept talking.
That's 16 at 6.
16 at 6, penalty of 2 for distance. 14 at 6, fighter 6. 14 hits, dice damage. Vasa, darts.
5 damage.
Vasa, they're pretty far out of range. You sure you want to try that, or wait for them to get closer? Or do you want to try and dart towards that to use darts? 5 points of damage, good.
Let me know if enough time goes by and I get a chance to.
No,
let
I'm
him know
waiting
when
to
it's
see
off.
what Vasa's trying to do here. They could try and throw from far distance and get a nat 20, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And Kuromid, I don't see anything
Sometimes
from
you
you other
can't be
than
afraid to
Lookalissa.
fail.
Nah, never mind then. Okay. Well, Vasa isn't afraid of failure, but they aren't trying it now. So, Velvin, as you're notching up your bow and lining up another shot of Kuromid, are you doing anything?
I'm watching.
Alright, Jaziel goes for a hoof. Roll to hit.
5.
5. Ooh, I have to check that one. Monster, Jaziel, 5. Yeah, that... No. Sorry, Jaziel, that's a miss.
Striking from behind?
Striking from behind. It's trying to evade, though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's desperate. It does run into the brush at this point, and y'all are going to lose sight of it again. Jaziel's going after it, though. Velvin, you're keeping that bow notched, the arrow notched and drawn.
I can't. I'll hold it for 2 segments.
2 segments, okay. 12-ish seconds are going to pass, and something comes out of the brush. Are you shooting or waiting to see what it is?
I'm gonna wait because I'm not shooting Jaziel.
Yeah, very smart. Okay, it's Jaziel. He's got this thing. It's dead.
I undraw the bow.
You ever see a cat like come over with a freshly killed mouse in its mouth, all proud and shit?
Kind of limp. Yeah.
Yeah, it's dead.
What was it, Dungeon Master?
Flinned.
Oh, a Flynn.
Mhm.
Oh,
You have fought them before.
yeah, Flynn's and Knowles.
Mhm.
Okay.
Now, for what it's worth, I'm going to give it a that. Yeah, no, this guy didn't even have any treasure on him for him. So there was a pack of them, only like 6 though, and they were like, I don't like that horse, and there's too many of them. Let's back off. And Jaziel comes wide, and they're slowly trying to creep away. He just kind of phases into existence in front of them. They scream and bolt, and he goes after the lone one because easy pickings, you know. His priorities are not the same as the party's. He's in it for the fun food. That was fun food.
Okay. In that case, Dungeon Master, when we reunite with Jaziel, we'll hold up and wait a little bit so he can eat his snack.
It won't take him too long, you know. He's not trying to hold you all up.
That's okay. I mean, he doesn't rush our meals. We're not going to rush his. That's only fair.
Yes. So, after he's done eating and the party's done waiting, they're continuing onwards?
Yes, Dungeon Master. See, I'm considerate evil.
Considerate evil, yes. Still evil, though. And let me go mark off Flynn's. Do you have any idea how many encounters I have to roll up each time just to keep up with y'all? It's insane. No. And again. Alright, here we go. Alright, what is this thing? Giant elk. Yeah, that's just running.
We could have used that thing alive. We could have harnessed it to the wagon.
You telling that to Jaziel? For next time, keep it alive?
I'm just saying it to the party in general. No, it was just one. He was probably better off killing it for whatever. But now, if we'd have gotten a pack of them, yeah, that would have been enough to pull the wagon.
3. God damn. Give me a second there. Okay. There was at one point some large deer, but let's be real, they have high perceptive scores, deer, and this thing's bolting as fast as it can. Are you chasing the giant deer?
No.
No. Let's see, that's a dinosaur.
Can I get a shot at it? Can I get a shot at it with my bow?
No, it's in the brush.
No. Fucker.
Give it a that or a that. Nope, it's that. That, I'm pretty sure, is a type of dinosaur. Let me check that one. What can I say? I rolled up some passive encounters that may or may not be in here, so it's fun. I have to tweak things on the fly. Yeah, that's a dinosaur. Let me check if it's a carnivorous one. Maybe it's stupid.
If it crosses the road in front of me, I'll shoot it.
Ooh, now a dinosaur could pull the wagon.
Ooh.
Yes.
Size small. Nope. Yeah, no, this is a plant-eating dinosaur. They run from attack. Their only defense is blah, blah, blah. Oh, my bad. Oh, I got the size wrong, but... What the hell is that doing?
Talk to it.
Yeah, that's running. Again, the party, realistically, you know, it's like this bright light that precedes you all, and this, hell horse there for anything that cares to look long enough. Things are running from you at max distance away, you know? Or they're hiding. Now, something intelligent like Drider, you know, they just stay out of range, tail you from behind, cast Fireball on your asses when you're not expecting it, that kind of thing.
So, see, I was right when we approached the Dark Forest and I asked if it shivered in fear.
The monsters in it. I mean, I could throw some fun stuff, but we've had a lot of monster encounters. It's already 10. I get the feeling the party would love if they could just get the fuck out of here.
As we continue onward, Dungeon Master.
That being said, the next couple hours or so pass at that event, and much like the Dungeon Master, you all are hungry again. It's been lunch. You're pretty sure this is dinner, but did you skip a meal? Did you miss one? Fuck.
No, we stopped for lunch. So we're getting hungry again. In that case, Dungeon Master, we will stop and set camp.
It's like being lost in Mirkwood.
So, you know,
Going to get a drink.
And yeah, I'm gonna go for a smoke, but we'll set out the mannequins, make sure somebody feeds and waters the horse, standard stuff. Back to you.
Alright, I can use these.
I'm back.
Welcome
And
back.
I'm back too. So, thank you. All right, so yeah, Dungeon Master, we're setting camp, we're eating dinner. Somebody, probably Hugo, is taking care of the horse since he's the one that got the most benefit out of that. We have a fire and casting the traditional strength spell on Velvet.
Alright. Dice it.
2.
2. Alright, and so that is an 18-10. +1, +3 if I'm not mistaken.
And Dungeon Master, I will spend the requisite 6 and 9 minutes getting back strength and dispel magic. Wait a second, let me amend that. Also going to cast a stone skin on Vasa.
Okay, you can get that.
And then so 6, 9, and 12 and 12 for spell recovery.
6, 9, 12, 12. Okay, let me check time. Yeah, you'll get those down.
Okay, very good.
So, Kermit, you're going back to sleep. Hugo's on watch. Velvin, you've been strengthened and you're sleeping. Vasa, you're sleeping. Do I have everyone correct?
Yes, sir.
Dom? Okay, good. I was about to check you were still here. So in that case, party, Chromie, you actually literally got to sleep like 2 minutes ago. I kept that close track of time here. So your perception check will be good. That being said, Hugo, of course, will get a good perception check. Now, Hugo, at this point, I have you patrolling near the north end of camp. Yeah, the rest of the party gets perception checks as well. Hugo and Kermit are at normal. Everyone else is at penalties.
I fail. I rolled 14.
Oh, Kermit, I'm sorry.
Another combat roll.
Alright,
wasted.
Vasa, you do manage to catch it. And Hugo, you managed to catch it, but Kermit and Velvin are no and no. Jaziel, I need to check something about. Jaziel did decide to head off tonight. Sorry, girls. After the fireball last night, it's like, I'm gonna go get my own cooked food tonight. I rolled that 2 on a check, so, you know.
Okay, it is what it is.
Yeah. Don't worry, though, that means more fun, because that means more monsters, which means more XP. Speaking of which, Hugo, you hear the sound of, like, something moving very quickly towards the party from, like, the leafy canopy above y'all. Coming from the, east side. Sorry, I have to do the mental math in my head.
It's the Lorax.
The Lorax. I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. Go fuck yourself. I'm gonna pop in a new round 1. Think fast.
I can think fast. Yeah, that's what I'll do too, Crony. Don, figure it out.
I mean, I'm probably still awake and just fading off, and I'm thinking I'm hearing party members making noise and just
Something like that. You rolled a natural 20, my dude.
Yeah. I
Signal
know.
whistle, ready to cast, grab spear. Okay, Vasa, grabbing his spear. Hugo, signal whistle, ready to cast. And Hugo's, look around. Your eyes are probably going to widen in shock/fear as a giant stone is hurtling towards the party's campsite. It lands roughly dead center. You're over there by the north. You patrol outside, so you're good. Voss, on the other hand, let's see if it hits you. You're currently armor class that for purposes of determining if it hits you. Oh, yeah. Vasa, mark off one of those stones because as a giant missile, a rock, roughly 1 to 2 feet, did I say feet? Call that yards in diameter, kind of just smashes onto the ground next to you. It would have pinned your leg, but stones can save you. You managed to pull it out in time. It breaks on contact, kicking up dirt and shit everywhere. Needless to say, party future perception checks will be at significant bonuses. Let me get this.
A stone 2 yards in diameter?
Is that supposed to be feet? I think it's feet, my bad. Yeah, yards would be too big.
Pretty sure.
Alright, call it feet. Giant missile. As, yeah, Hugo, large figures are rushing into the campsite very quickly at this point. You're looking around and you see their heat signatures. They're tall. They stand, give me a second, about 20-ish feet tall. Giants.
That's okay.
Hey, party, for purposes of combat, they are large. Okay, now Velvin and Acromid are entitled to second perception checks at this point.
Yay!
2.
2. Yeah, okay, those of you that make your perception checks have actions later in the round, of course. Vasa, I've got your spear. Hugo, you blowing the whistle, of course?
Yes.
Alright. Now,
Honk, honk.
as far as numbers go, there appear to be 3 of them. 2 of them are not wielding weapons that it looks like. One of them was holding a rock. He threw it at y'all. One has a sword, though. It's big. About 16 feet long.
God damn. That's a big ass fucking sword.
That's a big fucking sword.
Okay.
So yeah, Chromate, Velvin, you can edit or just pop in news, either or. And Vasa, you engaging?
Oh.
Hmm?
No.
No. Alright, then what are you doing?
Parry.
Alright, Vasa opting for a parry. Hugo, what are you casting?
Magic missile.
Okay, A, B, or C, or all 3.
A.
A?
A. All
Okay.
in one A.
Alright. And are you specifying A in any way other than just the numbers I gave you? The letters I gave you?
The one that looks like a leader? If there
Well,
is
there's one with the really big-ass sword. You targeting him?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're targeting the big-ass sword guy. That's B, by the way. Okay, Kuromi going for the assassination. Giant with both bolts and the get up, draw shadow. Try to assassinate one with the sword. Okay, so party initiative at this time.
Go ahead, Dom. You got this.
I know. You see something 20 feet tall, you'd think it should be able to throw something 2 yards wide, but maybe that's too big. I don't fucking know.
At least I didn't get that bad of initiative. 5?
5. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Okay, so Vasa, you're opting for a parry. Sword guy is coming in for you. The other 2 flanking him left and right. Chromede, roll to hit, roll to hit.
3 plus 3 is 6, plus bonuses, and an 8.
Okay, let's check the 8. 8 plus bonuses of surprise would put you up to there. This is where the light goes against you, Chromede. They saw you put away your spellbook and go to your thing. So not complete surprise. He's there somewhere, so I don't know. That's fun. What do you think? Like, if you turn invisible in a fight and back off and shoot, you can't get the assassinate, but you can get the sneak attack.
Well, I mean, they saw me putting my book away.
Mm-hmm. Wait for that one to go to his thing, then we attack. You know, he'll be getting up. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it checks.
Yeah. Just wanted to make sure. That being said, the 6 will miss. Yeah, 6. Yeah, no, the 3 plus 3 will miss. The 8 does hit. So you can dice damage and, was it quadruple or triple at your level? I forgot.
Quad.
Quad, yes.
So I rolled 3, so quadded is 12.
12, haha, yes. And these are not struck by only +1 or better. Alright, quad 12, sword there, puts him to there. Yes, haha, he bleeds. Okay, now Velvin, you get up, draw your bow, and you're moving in the shadows. You are in the shadows already to try and assassinate them with the sword. You're drawing for the thing, aiming for the thing. Meanwhile, Vasa, sword guy, is going for you. 2 fisticuffs guys are coming in behind him, and you may dice that parry.
Hope it works. Okay, that's a
Hope you're
17
strong.
at 9th.
17 at 9th. Alright, give me a saving throw for that spear.
Okay. 16 plus 5, 21.
Yeah, that the spear will save. Okay. Now, let's see. That was a what attack at 9th?
That was a 18 at 9th.
18 at 9th versus this creature's hit dice. Put it at there. Okay, so the FACO difference is that. So that 18 becomes a that, becomes a that. What does this need to hit your armor class? That is a successful parry. You jab at its feet or something to make it back off for a second, and its attack is negated by that. Okay, the other two fisticuffs guys, though, they're gonna be fun.
Probably gonna get smacked
That
around
being said,
a bunch.
Hugo, you've got that damage for the magic missile. Dice it.
Alrighty, all three are going on the big dude with the sword. $14 points of damage.
Nice. 3 missiles for 14 points of damage. Damn, that's almost max.
Almost max.
4, 4, and a
Every
3.
time.
Okay. Alright, that brings them to there. Giant roars out in pain, obviously, and Hugo, yeah, they're aware of you now. So I need to determine something. They were gonna try and gang up on Vasa. They knew about a Chromie, but not too many others of y'all. Which we're gonna get to that in a second. Oh yeah, Hugo, you're gonna have company. The Fist guys feels off to deal with you. Chromie, however, is not being dealt with at the moment. Velvin's got his assassination to go for. So, Velvin, go ahead and roll to hit.
Right now.
Fighter, 6th,
Nat
right?
20. Nat 20.
Fucking hell, dice percentage! For the
Percentile.
assassination attempt first.
Okay, here's the percentile for the assassination. 81.
81. Yeah, that's, no.
Okay, now for the crit.
Now dice percentage for your crit, yes.
51.
51 on a piercing is hand hit, double damage, dice damage.
Am I getting my sneak attack on this?
Yes, your
With
sneak
no
attack
attack?
applies
Yeah.
and is doubled.
Nice. That is the die 6.
Left
so-
or right? 51?
Oh, that's so sad. I rolled a 1. So 1 tripled is 3, doubled is 6.
6 to the hand for a monster with that many... Yeah, no, that isn't going to disable the hand, but damn does that hurt it. Let's see, that'd be 10, plus that would be there, okay. Y'all put some hurt on it, at least. Okay, so that's that done, that done, that done. The monsters get their turn. Attack. So, fisticuff guy trying to grab at Vasa. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, run like hell, cause oh god, it's so big! That being said, he rolled a 2. That is insufficient to get your armor class for the moment.
Yay.
And Hugo! Hugo, are you running for your life now?
Basically.
Good. Oh, do you have a stone skin?
I do.
Good, you just negated a natural 20.
Oh my god.
The ground shudders. This thing punched you so hard it left an indent in the ground around you, but your stone skin holds up. Do mark it off, obviously.
For the win.
Does
For
he
the
have,
win.
does he have to check
No.
on whether or not his
No.
hand breaks?
No, we determined this already. Nice try. And party perception checks.
Okay.
Entering it.
Now, Hugo, I'm going to penalize you slightly on that, but, yeah, Boss, you'll pick up on that. Yeah, Hugo, you're going to miss it, but everyone else who ain't Hugo, another giant has entered the fray. He's walked into the firelight at the end of the round. He's bigger than the other ones. He's got this big, crooked grin on, yellow teeth, and a couple missing, and a big old sword, just like the other guy. And yeah, he points his sword over at the general director of the thing and says something in Giantese, and he's moving forward as well. So D has entered the fray. Round 2.
Fuck.
Chromide, entangle rope. Chromide, please specify what you are entangle roping. B is the first giant with the sword, D is the second giant with the sword.
B as in Bravo, D as in Delta.
10-4. Yes.
Okay. D Delta is my primary target.
Alright, so you cast Entangle Rope, you'll try and get him. Entangle Rope, you know, the Rope of Entanglement is great, but it can only get so many giants.
Right.
Out of curiosity, Rope of Entanglement. One Storm Giant or Fire Giant. Let's see. These guys are pretty similar to storm giants, if I'm not mistaken. My bad. Cloud giant, actually. Okay, give me a second. I need to look at size. You'll get one of them, definitely.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a couple of dragons real quick.
Fire giant. Ooh! Hold the fuck up. These are a lot bigger than fire giants. That might not be big enough. Look at that, feet tall versus that many. Out of curiosity, how big are storm giants? Okay, storm giants are that big, so if we can get a storm or fire, yeah. Cloud giants are a thing.
Oh yeah, and they're fucking massive.
Yeah, they are.
And
these guys are pretty big too.
Cloud giants are
yeah, so it can get one of them.
Cloud giants are scary, but storm giants are scarier.
I wouldn't be so sure. If you piss one off, yes. But,
yes, I guess storm giants are neutral.
yeah, storm giants are a lot harder to piss off than cloud giants. So, I'm more worried about, I'm more worried about, cloud giants than storm giants.
Alright, so Dungeon Master, even if it's not completely tied up due to its massive size, maybe its arms are tied, or its legs are tied, or its...
Well, I checked it. So the rope of entanglement can do a storm giant, and storm giants are about the same size as this type of giant, which may or may not be a storm giant. No comment on that yet.
Okay.
So yeah, I can get them.
Okay.
Beg my pardon.
I said okay.
No, I coughed. Vossaperi, Hugo, am I correct in assuming you are evading?
Basically, yeah. Evading counts as, not trying to get hit at all.
Okay, so, party initiative.
Who's in the most jeopardy?
I got it.
Hugo, definitely.
Okay, I'll let
Or
Hugo roll it.
No, it's fine. You can roll it, Velvin.
Okay, I rolled a 3.
Alright,
I'll be
party has
fine,
initiative.
hopefully.
Chromate, Entangle Rope, 1 segment casting time, 1 segment to utter the command word, 1 segment for a 10 throw, 1 segment for it to do that. That's when it's in range, however. You're moving up to the giant to do this?
Yes.
Okay. Given its arm reach and weapon reach, it will try to attack you. Now, displacement. But that happens.
Okay.
Alright, so, let's start at the beginning, however. Let's not get out of the way here. Okay, A is over on Hugo. Just getting this organized. B and C are fucking over Vasa. Yeah, Vasa, I'm sorry, both of them are going for you right now. C, not C, D is going to be over by Mead and about to have a really bad day. Okay. So, Chromead's going on up, trying to, avoid the general chaos so he doesn't accidentally get stepped on by one of these things, and casting Entangle Rub. Velvin trying for a sneak attack. Okay, Vel, let's start with you. Roll to hit.
Roll to hit. I rolled a 17 plus 2 for my dex is 19.
19 at 6 hits, but this is no longer a sneak attack. They're, yeah.
Okay, regular damage. Yep.
Regular damage.
That's fine. 6, yeah.
6, alright. Yeah, no, that thing howls something, and, good news and bad news. So, Vasa, good news, the unarmed one breaks off from you. Bad news, it's heading towards you.
Who's you?
My good friend, Velvin. Now, obviously, he doesn't know exactly where you are, but this guy's been shot twice and barked to his subordinate, get that one,
Okay.
And I need to check if it's going to do that.
Can I change my actions now then a bit?
Yeah, you could change that.
If I see him coming, I just want to drop my bow and pull out my scimitars to defend.
I will allow you to do that.
Okay.
That being said, that's you for the round.
Yep.
I was so confused because you were like, good news, Vasa, they're not, one of them splits off away from you. Bad news, it's coming after you.
Yeah, no, I forgot the player's name for a second and just... Alright, so, Hugo, evasion, dice it.
Okay.
Do you have another stone skin?
5, and I do. I have one
Mark
more.
it off. That was the second natural 20 it just absorbed. Boom. You felt that one. Vasa, parry, dice it. That one? Huh.
Okay, that is a 23.
23. What did you roll? An 18?
Yeah.
18, that's 23 at 9. Hold on, that hits there. You're on 23 down. Oh, I'll be damned, you did parry it. Well done. Okay, and Velvin, yeah, it's gonna come over towards there. Does it find you? You did try to hide in shadows. What's your percent there?
115.
Double check the Fiend Folio entry.
110.
Very keen hearing and a highly developed sense of smell. Alright. Oh, it's sniffing around and its head turns towards you, Velvin. Your drow stench has given you away, you filthy... Yeah, I'm joking. It smelled you.
He can eat my ass.
Well, about that. It's coming to get your ass. Oh, you have a stone skin, right?
Oh, yeah.
Party, that's the third crit I just rolled against you all. Be very thankful you have stone skin.
Change that dice.
Jesus Christ.
Change that dice.
No, what are you kidding? I'm using this against the party for the rest of my life.
You ought to use it for yourself.
This should. Let's see. So entangle rope on Delta, parried, running, doing that. Okay. At Chromede, you cast entangle rope and move on up and utter the command word. Its sword smashes into the ground next to you, kicking up a cloud of dirt. You utter the command word. The rope springs forward and wraps around the thing's arms. It tries to fight it, pulling against it. This thing is strong, but the rope is stronger. Yes. It finally came into play. I determined that the entangle rope does indeed defeat giant strength. Although Titan strength would be different. Regardless.
Imagine
Yep.
it's a
No, that's not getting the legs. That's getting the arms. Let's be clear about it. This thing's about 20 feet tall. It's the rope is only 50. It can't get the legs and the arms proper. So I'm giving it the arms because that's roughly where you'd want to put it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it can run away if it wants, which it might do. Because at this point, it's struggling and yeah, there's all kinds of fun.
What
Yep.
the fuck? What the fuck is this shit?
Pocket. Yep. Round 3. Now, are you attacking the one you entangled, Chromede?
No, next nearest.
Next nearest, okay. Parry, running for my life. Attack times 3 on the one coming after me. Party dice initiative. And GG on having your actions ready to go right away.
We have a 5.
Nice.
Alright, party tied initiative. Velvin, you're up first. Roll to hit.
Roll to hit. First attack. 7 at 8th.
7 at 8th. Interesting. Fighter, 8th. 7. Yep. Nope.
No?
Alright. It gets a chance to retaliate. Do you have another stun skin?
Yep.
Mark it down. I need to check something because injured without giving injury is a check. Alright, so far the morale holds. Okay. Let's see.
Hugo, dice that evasion. 5.
5, alright. Hugo, which country did you wish to invade? Sorry, couldn't help myself. Actually, I could have just chose not to. Okay, 5. What's your armor class right now?
With the 5, I believe, -1.
Are you sure?
4 minus 5 is -1, I believe. Yeah, -1.
That is a successful evasion. One step more, it would have got you. Hold on, wait. Damn it, I read the wrong column. Mark off stone skin.
I don't have any more.
Rip. I'm
This
so
is
sorry.
gonna hurt.
This is. Let's see. I need to get more d6s. Yeah, Hugo, it's very lucky for you that your bones knit themselves back together. 17 points of damage. Thud.
Best line of the night so far.
Mm-hmm.
So 17, you said?
17. Now, I think your hit points are actually alright. You don't need to system shock there.
Not yet. Not yet.
No, but Now remember, 3 rounds from now it starts healing.
If I survive 3 rounds from now.
Relax. You'll keep regenning and they'll keep beating you into a pulp.
Unless they decide to set me on fire.
You do have a nice campfire right there for them to cook you and eat you with. Okay, we did Velvin, we did that. Vasa, you may dice your parry.
Okay, that's 13.
13, okay, so obviously that's not going to negate their attack to 0 like it almost did before, but I need to make sure. Math. What armor class are you? 3?
Yep.
That's a hit. Mark off a stone skin if you got it, or
Do.
count your lucky stars. This is where stone skin really fucking earns its keep. Sometimes it just negates a 1 hit point damage thing like a needle from a cactus man, but other times, Vasa. Okay, Cromede, we finally get over to you. Attack with Shocking Final Grasp. That would be Hugo's thing, funny enough, so you may roll to hit.
Okay, so the first of my 3 is a 5 plus 9 for 14 at 10th.
Fighter, 10th, 14. What do you need to hit these guys? Oh, you know. Yeah, that hits.
Physical damage, almost max, 23. Electrical, max, 19.
Plus another there, plus another there.
42.
Yeah, I might need to check that guy's morale. Oh, yeah, hey, Hugo, after this guy broke several of your bones, a Cromede came up behind, stabbed him. Cromede, obviously, movement kind of ate up some of your stuff. These things, yeah, and Hugo trying to evade didn't make it easy. That being said, yeah, it's running to the west, screaming like a little bitch. What?
All that damage and didn't even require a system shock. Wow.
Well, because it's separate, you know, yeah.
Oh.
It's like 2 sword strokes at once versus from 1 sword stroke.
Yeah.
So are you chasing that one, Akromede, or moving on to help someone else?
Next.
Next, okay. I'm gonna give you a that or that. 1 sec, where's my d6? There it is. Yeah, you'll be supporting Vasa for your second attack. Okay, Velvin, second attack, roll to hit.
Nat 1.
Dice percentage.
63.
63. Lodge weapon in nearby object. Strength check to dislodge. Roll it.
I rolled a 19. It's stuck.
Oh yeah, my man, you have stuck your primary scimitar. My bad, actually. That would be. Yeah, it would
That
be
was
the
my
primary.
still. Yeah, I still got my offhand one left.
So are you trying to keep dislodging that, or are you letting go of it? Trying to keep will negate your dexterity bonus to armor class.
Yeah, I gotta let go.
Alright, so you're letting go of the scimitar, leaving it lodged in whatever tree stump nearby, and only fighting. And are you switching the offhand to the onhand and being smart about that? Actually, I don't think it counts for you. Same difference. Anyways,
Yeah.
Cromede, second attack, roll to hit.
3 plus 9. 12 at 10th.
12 at 10th. Fighter, 10, 12. Hits! Dice damage.
7 plus 12. 19 physical.
Hold on, wait. You can only do 1 shocking grass in a round, can't you?
They're already juiced up and ready.
I will allow it, but we might revisit that. Anyway, what was that physical?
19 physical. 15 electric.
He goes down. Now, Vasa and Akromede, you all are getting out of the way of the falling giant?
Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't crush any of you underneath.
35 hit points of damage.
Alright, Velvin, you sure you want to do that third attack?
It's still alive?
That wasn't on you, that was on Vasa's one. So, Velvin, you going for that third attack?
On the one that was attacking me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely
You
got to
may roll to hit.
Okay, that's a little better. 14 at 8th.
14 at 8th. Let me check. That probably hits. 8, 14. Hits, you may dice damage.
7 points of damage.
Haha, beautiful. Okay, if it was 10, that would bring it to there. Plus 3 brings it to there. Alright, that's a good sword stroke there. Alright. Did I skip anyone? You've got the final word out to Coromede, but there are no immediate targets in your vicinity that you can see. As, yeah, big guy who trying to break free can't, so he's running out. Other guy's running the other way, and one of them's fighting in the dark. Your information was spelled to Coromede as he went into the firelight to help out Hugo, then Vasa. Thus, round 4. I'll need to check something there, but nice try.
Damn it, that's a good rope.
Yeah, so there's nothing in the description, of course, about how that works. I'd assume you'd have to be close enough to at least see it, you know, within the same striking range, right?
Well...
How far does it extend? Could you call it back from a mile away?
Well, not that far away, I would not think.
Alright, so we're...
He's not going to make it a mile.
No, he isn't, but again, where do you draw that line, Grills? Let's be real here. Because they do have good movement speed, these giants.
I don't see it in the spells thing. And wait, I bet it's in S&T, isn't it?
No, it should be here in Invented Spells. Entangle Rope. Yeah, it's there. Range 0/20 feet forward, 10 feet up. Which is how far the striking distance is, because this just empowers the rope. Now, reading the Dungeon Master's Guide again, it springs forward up to 20 feet up and 10 feet forward, you know? Or, my bad, 20 feet forward or 10 feet up. You know, so if you're within 30 feet, I'll let you do that. You're not within 30 feet.
And up to 10 feet up.
Say again?
It's a combination, 20 feet forward and up to 10 feet up. But I would think if it's within range of the sound of my voice. Now, I might not be able to come back because it's outside of that 20 feet, but it could try and fall short.
I will have to think about that. For the moment, I guess... let me think.
Of course, if it's out of range, it's out of range. He runs off tied up for the spell duration.
Yep, no, that's what I'm thinking about. Like, don't get me wrong, I want to run this legit, so how would I rule this? Frankly, 1/10 the yards, 30 feet, given its range, sounds fair. Verbal range... Fuck if I know. Damn, this is a head scratcher here. Just regardless, either you get your rope back or you don't.
We may have to amend the spell.
We might, yeah. I'm thinking I will allow this for now, but I reserve the right to revisit it. Let me make a note. Can you call back a rope of entanglement if they are more than 30 feet away? Definitely within 30 feet, you can do that.
Might want to check the DMG description.
Yeah, I'm there, page 153, and yeah.
Doesn't say, does it?
Of course not. Why would they give that much information? The rope will lash upwards 40 forward. The rope will lash forward 20 feet or upwards 10 feet. You know, I'm giving you sort of a combination there. That's the maximum range for either of them, somewhere in between type of deal. So upwards 10 feet. That's a good point, actually. These things that feet tall. Damn, that probably got its arms closer to its sides. Maybe it did get the legs. Fuck it. You know what? I'm not retconning this shit. You threw the rope up and then uttered the... Yeah, fuck me. I don't know. Okay, Chromie, you'll recall the rope will pop off. That thing's running. Velvin evading towards Mead. Velvin, good news. Your assailant sees that. Oh shit, they ran. I'm not fighting these guys alone, and it's going. Vasa helping Velvin with an attack. Hugo, you ran into the firelight during the course of your evasion. Your information is spoiled, thus you will not see the giants as they flee. Party. Round 4. No giants are attacking the party right now. One is dead. The other 3 have fled. And the Dungeon Master says that's 10:30, but I'm not going to bed.
Oh shit, did I hit it too soon?
You're good. Just copy-paste, I don't care. Dang, that's actually kind of a head-scratcher, though. And I'm sorry, party, we're getting this late and we're still doing combat because the horses died.
Copy-paste, copy-paste.
Control-C, Control-V.
Really?
Control-C to copy, Control-V to paste.
Nope, I don't. Nope.
Your computer might be lagging you, too.
No, it did a copy link. So... Okay, when I right-click, it says copy message link. and I don't.
Oh yeah. No, you got to highlight it. Remember?
No, I didn't remember. So
it's all good, Grills. I got it. So you're suggesting people bind wounds. Vasa, are you binding wounds? Alright, 1 sec. Yeah.
You know what? No. I know what to do here. Delete.
Vasa didn't get damaged.
Oh, nice. That's right, Velvin didn't either. Hugo waiting for regen to kick in. Okay, saving the bandage, waiting to regen. Well, let me check if anything else tries the party's metal. Alright, not for the next bit at least. So yeah, Hugo, you'll regen the damage eventually. It will take you a few minutes though. The bones are literally reforming in your body. You can feel it.
How about getting my scimitar back? Do I gotta do more strength checks to get it out of this wood
Nah,
now?
Velvin, at this point you're no longer in a stressful combat scenario trying to dodge stomps from a giant. You can just walk over and pull it out easy enough. Okay. At Crormead, the +3 bolt went in an assassination attempt on Bravo, who is here. So, yeah, the bolt did hit, if I recall correctly.
No, the +3 missed. The normal bolt killed him.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, curse my honesty.
No, praise your honesty. 10 XP. Yeah, no, that's out of the campsite that you can immediately tell.
Alright.
What you would give to be able to kick in true sight whenever the damn well you felt like it.
I know. Alright. Alright, are they binding their wounds?
No.
Okay. Who looks beat up?
Hugo. Half his nose is crunched in, and he's got a... Yeah. But as you're looking, it's popping back into shape. Slowly.
Alright, Hugo, hold still. I'll stone skin him.
Hey, Hugo, mark up your stone skin. Man, Mead, you were fucking bulletproof, man. Those were fog giants, and the party whipped their asses. What the hell do I have to throw that can kill you?
Are they really 20 feet tall?
18. They look taller when they're trying to kill you.
I thought as much.
Hey, you taught me that lesson with the spirit troll. I remember it.
I did. I taught you that lesson. That's why I thought of it.
They look bigger when they're trying to kill you.
Yes. Well,
also, you're really going to ask them to stop so you can get out like a ladder and a tape measure. And here, can you step on this for a second? And, oh, damn, it's too tall. They're 18 fucking feet tall.
Seriously, guys, you can take any gun, any caliber, and say a 410 shotgun. Okay? That's not a very big caliber. And you can look at it from the back end of the gun and look at how big that barrel is. Now, you can take that same gun, unload it, set it down on a desk with nobody else in the room, walk around to the business end of it, and look at that barrel. And trust me, it looks twice as fucking big when you're looking at it from the business end because you know where you are and yeah. So yeah, when something is trying to kill you or potentially trying to kill you, it will look bigger. That's just a thing.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's why I was thinking the 6-foot long stone. I guess I described it more as a sphere, but frankly, the rocks wouldn't be.
Okay, yeah. Now the picture, yeah, that could be a 6-foot stone, but that's like for melee use. If they're going to hurl it for a distance, again, that goes back to the DMG of 2 feet diameter.
Makes sense.
But again, you see, he's throwing that with both hands, not one like you would a baseball. So
this is
he's
true.
not. I mean, imagine a man holding up a stone that big. That's got to be a light stone.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, giants have giant strength.
Okay, I've tried to pick up a rock proportionately half that size. I didn't get it very high up off the ground. Okay, so yeah, that. Plus, remember, fantasy artwork.
Yeah, fantasy artwork, but I mean, humor me for a minute. I need to take a quick mental break. I've been throwing monsters at y'all all night. It's really hard for me, guys. You know, throwing these monsters.
Take a quick mental break because I gotta pee. So.
No, I want to do math too. I feel like I haven't done enough math tonight, so I'm looking for the girdle of giant strength. But
the girdle of giant strength doesn't have the fog giant in it.
Of course not. No, but it gives me something to compare against if I can fucking find it. All right, girdle of
I think the number is right though. I think it's a 2-meter stone.
Possibly, yeah.
Like, mm-hmm.
It doesn't really matter. Gauntlets of Ogre Powder. Here it is. Don't know why I didn't see it. Okay, so compare them to Cloud Giants, which they basically are. Those have a 23 strength rating. Let me pop open my deities and demigods for a minute. Because I'll need the expanded strength tables. Hey, King Arthur, what are you doing here? What? No, I didn't roll you up. No. Why would I roll up King Arthur? Teehee.
I'm pretty sure Mead calls dibs on that shield.
Mm-hmm. That's dexterity, my bad. So I'm looking at the expanded strength tables. So the weight allowance for a 23 strength rating is an additional 900 pounds. You know, it's really fucking good. You know, that's picking up and carrying around 900 pounds. Like
that's
in your
900
sack type of
pounds
deal.
above and beyond the 18 double aught, right?
Let me check, because I think that's actually just total.
Oh, because it says 18 double aught is plus 3,000.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, no, that's probably, you know, your base, and then your strength gives more, so that's plus 9,000, you know. Triple that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense with the progression there. Let me check for sure. Yeah, 4,500, 5,000, 6,000, 7,500, 9, 12, 15. Titan strength is great.
So it's 9,000 pounds then.
Well, 9,000 gold pieces would be 900 pounds. Again, they give the weight in gold piece value because...
Not pounds, yep. Yeah, and that stone would definitely be more than 900 pounds.
So I guess, yeah, that checks out. Anyways, I just need a fun little thought exercise. Who was on watch? Hugo? Yeah, Hugo, and this was early.
Okay, that's good that it's early. Okay, Overwatch, bind your wounds, try to recover the +3 vault. That's lost to the darkness right now. And then I cast a stone skin on the bloodied Hugo.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Encounters. Man, these guys freaking love throwing encounters at you. I don't know whether I love them or hate them.
And other than some shocking grasp, that's all the spells I've used so far. So,
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Changing over to my phone, so not my phone, my computer, so I can actually.
Okay. Number appearing.
I did use the entangle rope spell, so I gotta erase that and the stone skin. Let's see, invented spells right above spells. Duration 3 turns. It came back, so it's good for another 20 minutes or so.
I don't know if it came back so much as popped off, but your Chromate's gonna fade in 20 minutes. You'll find it. Done.
Yeah, well, go pick up my goddamn rope. It's a good rope. It's like that 50 feet of silk rope thing. Rope fine, yes. So maybe not silk, but still it's fine rope. All right, then Dungeon Master. I take it my comrades have recovered. Boss is going back to sleep. All right, Hugo, you're on watch, right?
Yep.
All right, Velvin, give me a hand. Let's search this thing. What is it wearing? What is it equipped with, Dungeon Master?
No problem.
Okay, so the Fog Giant that y'all fought was dressed in sort of a combination of primitive armoring and rags and shit. The Fiend Folio is fun. It's like, yeah, they're always this armor class no matter what they're wearing, which is bullshit, let's be real here. That said, yeah, no, this guy didn't have anything special. I checked if any of them were carrying their treasure on them. No, they were not. He does have his sword, though. Nice 16-foot long blade.
Sniff it.
What'd you say, Gina?
I said sniff it.
I really doubt they've got enchanted weapons, but I will give it a sniff.
It smells like shit. Pretty sure the giant did not wash his hands after wiping his ass.
Melvin,
BRB.
Too. Check this out.
I sniffed the handle. Oh my god. Fossil, come here.
Fossil went back to sleep.
Wake up, you gotta smell this.
10 XP party, good roleplay. That's everyone.
How much?
10.
As the XP whores scribble furiously.
Yes, sir.
Oh God, that's funny.
Opened my character sheet right after you said it.
All right, then 16-foot sword. Yeah, I doubt that's going to fit on the wagon well.
No, not really. You could try.
I'll just stick it in my sheath and wear it.
All right,
Yeah.
it's. How do I describe this to you?
It's
Picture a
16 feet.
thimble. Yeah? Can you
Yeah.
picture a thimble? Now picture a coconut and try and put the coconut in the thimble.
It can be done.
You'll get like a tiny part of it, but yeah. Now
You just
obviously
get a crow
people, we
meat to
all
pull out
have
his
dirty
wand.
minds and thought of the other sword sheath comparison. I'm not going there. Coconut and
No.
thimble.
A crow meat takes out his wand and he polymorphs it into a smaller coconut. And I put
That's
it
not
in the
how the
thimble.
wand works. And also
No.
that'd be a waste of the charge, even though he can recharge it, that's still such a waste. He
That's
might
how
as well pull
Velvin
out the
thinks it
wand of
works.
ice storms and point it above his own head at that point and take a shower.
Okay, well, I guess Jaziel's going to have more than a snack when he gets home.
That's not a snack, that's a meal.
That's a fucking buffet. Okay. All right, Dungeon Master. Yeah, I'm not even going to try and move that damn thing.
Fucking
That's
rolled 3 crits against the party and the goddamn yeah. So the party's kind of just leaving it there in the middle of camp.
We don't really have a choice other than to move camp now, do we?
Does the party want to move camp?
I think we should. So we're going to wake up Vasa.
Alright, Hugo, Vasa, okay. Shall choo-choo the party to their new campsite about half a mile down the road?
I wouldn't say half a mile, but at least a couple of 100 yards. Yeah, we're not
Well,
even.
you're
gonna
looking
put
for another source of water, right? Because this one's kind
Okay,
of...
yeah, another source of water, and we're not even going to put that campfire out. We're just going to let it go.
Well, you'll see it burn out behind y'all sooner or later. Surprisingly quickly, actually. Must have been low to the burning point. Soon the forest is plunged into darkness again, and, the owls hoot hoot, and so forth. And,
Well, we should be able to get a new campsite established and a fire going and settle in.
yeah,
before
party.
that burns.
At this point, it's been a couple days. You notice it's like the fires here burn out faster or something, because you keep having to feed this thing, and it keeps, like, burning low, and it's like, wait, what? Hold up a second. You have to throw more on.
It's the enchanted forest.
Ooh.
Anyway, so the party is going back on watch or sleep respectively, meaning Hugo, you're picking up your watch again and checking out for any flying missiles.
Yep.
Alright, you occasionally look up. No missile. No missile. Hold on, let me check again. Was that a rat? No, that was just a bird.
Don't make it Hugo's thing too.
It's not Hugo or Voss's, it's yours, Dom. Own it.
God damn it.
Oh,
Anyways.
and Dungeon Master, reload my crossbow.
Duly noted, Acromede. Mundane bolts.
Got to. That's all I've got left at this point.
Hey, don't worry. Hey, you got a power boost coming up if the party doesn't die to these things. So, Hugo, after you pass your watch off, you're giving it to Vasa?
Yep. Why does everything bad happen on Voss's watch?
I don't know, man. Oh, I almost forgot to roll up their hit points. Should I just max them out? Yeah.
Let me rephrase this. Why does everything bad happen on my watch?
I got that right. Yeah, I got that right.
It's a karmic kind of thing because you mute yourself so much, so that attracts the attention of the dice gods.
Indeed.
Well, the dice gods can go fuck themselves because
Wow,
they've already.
wow.
That
You
next
just
crit against you
steered
just
it.
turned into a crit double out, my friend, and you know it.
You just steered that karmic vehicle off a cliff over top of an oil refinery next to a toxic gas manufacturing plant. Wow. Keep talking, because I think there might be a nuclear power plant nearby.
Right underneath, or right above, an earthquake fault line that just went critical as a volcano emerges.
Wow.
And lightning strikes the area, because fuck you, that's why.
You thought saying or maim was bad, but well, no, you just cursed the dice gods. Wow.
The dice gods have already shown that they don't care about me. I've gotten 4 nat 1s in a row.
Okay, them being indifferent and not caring is definitely not as bad as pissing them off. And praise the dice gods.
Yes, praise the dice gods. So Vasa, you've been on watch for about an hour or so, give or take. Actually, let me advance that over to there. And you're entitled to a perception check, as is Acroromede and Velvin. However, Acroromede and Velvin are at penalties.
Oh boy.
I got it.
Do I have to roll for Vasa too?
Vasa can roll, but she's at a steep penalty.
Okay. That might work. 4?
Not that nice, unfortunately. Yeah, no, 4 of 19 is still a difference of 15. You had a 16 on your penalty.
God damn it. Okay.
And by Vasa, you meant Hugo, right? Apologies, brain
No,
fart.
I meant Vasa.
Yeah, no, Vasa, you're on watch. Hugo's asleep.
Oh. My bad. I meant
And he's
Hugo
in the
then.
wrong direction for that, unfortunately, so yeah.
I didn't make it either then.
Velvin, what'd you roll?
3 of 14.
No, Velvin, you passed. Acroromede, you did not. Vasa, you
Yeah,
passed.
I know I didn't.
So
15 on a 13 with a penalty. Yeah, I did not pass.
So Vasa, you and you, Velvin. There's this kind of a slithering sound coming from the west. And as you listen on in for a second, you hear a sss as something moves towards the campsite. Yep.
Okay.
Where am I sleeping tonight, Dungeon Master?
Oh, you're over towards the west. That's why you and Acromede actually had less penalties. Yeah. It's quiet, though. Hence why, fun.
It just looks like a snake, or is it just or do I just hear slithering?
You hear hissing and slithering noises, but they're faint, quiet. Vasa, you don't have infravision, so no heat signatures for you. Mwahahahahaha. I still think my favorite line from tonight has to be when referencing the Funtimes party. For the purposes of combat, they are large.
No, you had another one that was better than that.
The thing about Hugo's bones stitching themselves back together was pretty good too.
Yeah,
that one just tickles me.
Okay, the other one was funny and it's relevant, but the bones stitching themselves back together was the best one.
Alright, party dice initiative.
Okay. 3.
3, very good. Okay, my d6s are back. I shouldn't need them all. Okay. Party does not have initiative. Velvin, as you look around in the darkness, you will see a nope rope headed right towards you. It's about 12 feet long.
Nope rope.
A 12-foot nope rope. That's a snake, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's a snake.
Nope.
Snake.
Hugo, you're snoring. Vasa, you've drawn forth the torch and waiting, and yes, 2 snakes slither on into the campsite.
Darts.
Okay.
2.
Yes. So, we got 1 by Velvin and 2 by Vasa. So, Vasa, you've got the dart. You may roll to hit.
That will be a 14 at 9th.
14 at 9th. Let's check that. Thief, 9th. 14. Hits. You may dice damage, no anatomy bonus. You are not part snake.
Ready? There's my d4. So, they are large, 12 feet long. Ooh! That's 2 points of damage.
Nice.
No anatomy bonus means my darts aren't as lethal as they could be.
Yep. So you toss the dart, and you strike it, bounces off the scales, it hisses, and darts forward to attack even faster. Okay, so yeah, all right. Let's get this done. Okay, creatures get 1 attack. Velvin, you have to draw your weapons, so that negates the fact that you'd get more attacks per round than they would. So this guy, the nope rope, will bite at you. What is your armor class right now?
3.
3. Okay, they are that plus that means that to hit armor class 3, they needed that. Do you have a stone skin?
Nope.
Oof. I'll need a saving throw versus poison and take 1 point of damage.
I figured as much. Cowards. 18 plus 2, 20.
Yeah, that saves. All right. It burns! Oh, fuck! It burns! Oh, God, this thing's biting you and latched on and you shake it off and, ow, 1 point of damage and, yeah, ow. Vasa, your turn. Hee hee. Alright, Snake A bites at you. And what is your armor class? 3, right?
3.
Yay. Yeah, it barely misses you. The other one hits. Mark off that stone skin.
Okay.
Okay, now at this point, combat's ongoing. You know, you've probably got Velvin screaming out in pain. Oh, fuck me! So, Chromede and Hugo are entitled to perception checks for the second half of round.
See, if Velvin didn't
That's
have
my
his vocal cords, it wouldn't be a problem.
Sweet. So, hey, Chromede, as you wake up, there's a snake slithering on next to you, heading into the campfire light. I'll let you type in your action what you want to do with that fucker. And Hugo, yeah.
Dungeon Master, what woke me up?
Probably Velvin's. Oh, fuck! Ow! Like, let's be real, yeah, that should be happening even if Velvin doesn't say it. Okay, Velvin, you have an attack. Roll to hit. Roll to hit. Yeah, that's right. Why does that not sound right?
Dirty 20, Dungeon Master.
Hits, dice damage. Hugo, you can dice damage for magic missile.
This will be on the one on Vasa because that's the one I can see.
Well, there's 2 of them on Vasa, but yeah.
11 damage, Dungeon Master.
11 damage. Well done, Hugo. Alright, well done, Velvin. Okay, so Velvin does that much damage. Hugo, how much damage do you do?
9 points of damage total to the one of the ones on Vasa.
Nice. Let me determine at random. First one, 9. Puts it to there. Alright, the snake hisses angrily and darts towards you, Hugo. You're the next contestant on. Oh, fuck, get away from me. Yeah, no, Velvin, that's a solid strike. The snake goes limp. Hey, Chromede, you were gonna cast Magic Missile. It's still alive.
Okay.
So you begin casting, and that snake next to you gets a perception check to see if it hears you casting. Snakes have pretty terrible hearing, apparently, or at least this one does. It continues for it anyways. You may finish that one off, because it has 2 hit points, and you do 5 missiles, so... Out of curiosity. 6, that's right!
Oh.
1, 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, plus 6, 23 hit points of damage.
23 hit points of damage to something that had 2 hit points left. Chunks of snake fly everywhere. Coating Velvin, who now smells like snake.
I probably smelt worse before.
Bam! That thing just explodes.
Okay, Hugo, Vasa, and the one by Mead, which is now inside the campfire light. Yeah, Vasa, Velvin, you should have a chance of seeing that snake that was behind the others. If you want, you can go for that one with your...
Yeah.
You will have to eat an attack penalty for moving, but yeah, your second attack will get to that.
No problem.
Okay.
That's Velvin, not Vasa.
Ah.
And Vel, roll to hit.
Let's see what I got. That's probably not going to end up hitting. Let's see. No, that's a 3 at 8th. No good.
Fighter, 8th, 3, not even on the charts. Miss. Okay, hey, good news. It knows you're there now. So it's attacking you, Velvin.
Of course he is.
And the Chromede currently is snakeless. And round 2.
I'm gonna try a thing.
Go ahead.
Ooh! Okay. There. Okay, you know what? Never mind that. I'm typing.
Yep, no, I figured as much. You've got inventive spell uses. Vasa, drawing forth the quarterstaff to go bonk.
Okay, who's got snakes on them, Dungeon Master?
Everyone but you.
Wait. Got Hugo. Hold on.
Does anyone have more than one snake?
Nope, not this time.
So pick your favorite.
Okay, so there's a snake on Velvin, because I thought I'd exploded that one.
Yeah, but then he went and charged after the one that was actually next to you, missed you, you ignored it, it didn't hear you cast. Then went into the firelight to go for the horse, but then Velvin intercepted it. Oh yeah, the horse is freaking out, guys. Big snake. Big snake.
Big snake. Big nope rope.
Oh, that's a good point. Did the horse? No, too late. It's alive.
Snick it a snack.
Magic Missile Snake on Velvet Snake. You cast forth a snake made of magic missiles. It darts towards it. Yeah, we'll come to that. Initiative party.
Okay, I mistyped.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Make fun, because I was distracted and trying to do a copy paste. And
Yeah, you're good. You're good, Mead. Come on.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm good.
I want to hear it with the accent, though.
Initiative.
I got it.
1.
5.
Oh, 5.
Hey, great. The monsters rolled a 6. Velvin, you're up first. Roll to hit.
Yeah, damn it, Sam. Come here, snickety snack.
Snickety snack.
First 10.
The crack.
30-20 again.
Hits. Dice damage.
And 10 points of damage, Dungeon Master.
Very nicely done. It hisses at you angrily, and the monsters get their turn to attack now. Vasa. Do you have another stone skin?
I do not.
So remember how I said the next crit thrown against you would be a crit double hot? It just critted. Dice percentage.
Okay.
This will be piercing. Snake fangs.
Piercing? Alrighty. Well, you got the 0.
Hot something?
That's going to be a 90.
90, okay. Abdominal wound, double damage. Okay, yeah, it bites you in the chest really hard for 4 points of damage. Yes. Yeah, that's fun. 1 second, please.
I believe I have to save now,
Yeah.
because I do not have the ability to be immune to poisons right now.
And with that critical hit, it should be like a -12 to your
Nah.
save.
I won't kill you with that, but do give
I'm
me a
just
saving throw
joking.
versus poison. You save as a thief. Thief, 9th level versus poison. You got this.
17.
17? You save, and
Yep.
the blood that's rushing out of that gaping wound in your chest is washing out the poison, saving your life. Oh god, it hurts. It burns. Oh gods. Hugo! Hugo! Better be helpful that you don't die now. What's your armor class again? 3?
4 for Hugo.
4-4. 4-4, Hugo. 4-4. Yeah, that hit armor class 3. Hugo, do you have a stone skin?
I do.
Alright, mark it off. The snake bites you to no effect. You manage to wrestle your hand out from under its grip as it latches onto your arm. Okay, Acromede, you can dice damage for a Velvin snake.
All the D4s on my table. 1, 4, 7, 10, 13, 14, 20 hit points of damage.
And that snake kind of explodes too, not as dramatically as the other, but it's below -5 and they don't have that many hit points, so yeah. 2 snakes chunky, 2 fighting Hugo Vasa, respectively. Let's see, Velvin, your second attack can be redirected at your will. But first, Vasa gets to do the quarterstaff. That's right, I'm sorry. Vasa, roll the hit.
My Mega Bomb.
Big bonk. It's like whack-a-mole.
That will be a 16 at 9th.
Hits, dice damage.
Nope.
3 quarterstaff is a d6 versus all is 9 points of damage.
9?
Yes.
How is it quarterstaff? Oh, did you change the shape of your +5 weapon?
Yeah.
Ah, I thought you were just keeping that sphere. Okay. Quarterstaff. How much was that? 9, you said? That brings that to there. Okay, let me check it. System shock. Huh. The snake goes limp.
Mega bonk.
Blood continues to pour out of your chest. Well, not that bad, but yeah. Your chest hurts badly. Hugo, you may roll to hit with the glaive.
Alrighty. I don't have any bonuses to this. Let's hope this hits. 13?
Cleric. 5th?
13 as a 5th level cleric.
Hits, you may dice damage.
Red glaive mega bonk. This is large, so it's 2d6.
Really?
Or
Glaive versus large should be 1 to 10. Unless you're talking about the glaive gusarme, however you
I
pronounce that.
don't know how to say that. I just call it a glaive.
Well, there's an actual glaive, so, for purposes. But yeah, no, you're good. Just go ahead and dice damage. That's a two-handed variant, undoubtedly, for those rolls.
That is 9 points of damage.
Nice, Hugo. Well done. 9 on that brings it to there. Okay, so Hugo, there's the one fighting you, there's the one fighting Vasa that went limp with a 98 on its system shock. And the other two are in bits and pieces everywhere. Round 3. Yep.
Hence the machine gun mead.
Yep.
Wasn't there another attack left for me, you said?
Oh yeah, Velvin,
time?
I'm sorry. Velvin, let's finish you off and they might have to redo their actions. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Whatever one is the closest to me.
There is only one left, unless you're going for the limp one.
No, I'll go for the good one. Oh, nat 20.
Dice percentage.
Dyson. Come
Slashing.
on, baby. 83.
83. Chest wound. Double damage. Death in 1 to 10 turns. Dice it. It has 4 hit points left. Just roll. Yeah, you.
Okay,
I did 8. I did 8 damage. Doubled to 16. I cut it right in half.
It's not in half. It's in chunks and pieces. They go flying everywhere, leaving just the limp snake by Vasa. Thus, you will need to update your actions. Koro means pushing Overwatch. Hugo, cure moderate wounds on Vasa. Okay, Vasa, you're gonna do your monk healing. Hugo, you're gonna win it.
Hugo will wait for the monk healing bullshit to happen, and then your moderate wounds.
Alright, Velvin, you bind your wounds 1 hit point restored. Vasa, you may dice damage. Dice damage. No, dice your healing, and then Hugo can dice his healing.
That's awesome. When I take 1 hit point of damage, bind my wounds, I'm right back to full.
Mm-hmm. That is a nice feeling.
So 5 from the monk healing. And then this is to make sure Vasa doesn't fucking die. This is just going to be a cure light wounds.
Oh, just a light wound. I should certainly hope that this counts as light wounds then, that chest wound of yours. Vasa, how many hit points do you have left, or missing?
None. That puts me back at full.
Alright. Chromid, you can Stone Skin Velvin. Sorry, fucking characters. You know what, you're all Steve now. Steve, you're Steve. Steve, you're Steve. Steve, your name's Steve. Chromid, you're still a Chromid.
Steve 1, 2, and 3.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so Chromid will Stone Skin Velvin.
Yeah, because Velvin finding wounds.
Yes,
so,
Vasa, I don't know why. Go ahead.
Yeah, so apparently his protections were used up. That's why I went ahead and I had to pick either Vasa or Velvin. And yeah. I think I helped Vasa outlast.
So that 83 thing, or actually it was 82 or lower on the piercing. The chest hit, abdominal wound, double damage, death in 6 die 6 turns. I keep rolling 1 for the first die 6 and then something else for the other, so it's like 1 to 6 turns every single time. I don't know why.
Yeah, you had a death sentence, but you got healing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Velvin has a stone skin now.
Yep, and yeah, party, congratulations. 4 giant poisonous snakes are scratched. Fog giants, driders, giant scorpions, dark creepers. The forest is alive tonight. And last night.
I was really worried about the driders.
Mm-hmm. Oh gosh, imagine if I played them just a little bit smarter and they just dump you full of spells and instead of trying to do the bowfire thing.
Yeah, spells from range. Oof.
Yeah, but the thing is, monsters can't do that. Because just like, okay, snakes, I didn't drop a fireball right in the middle of the party. It would have hurt y'all just as much as the snakes. Okay? And when you're a spell user, you've got to ration that shit out generally.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Hence why they went for the bowfire.
I could have wiped out all the snakes with a fireball, but I can't do that in the party midst. So I got a surgical strike, magic missile, or engage in melee. But it looked like my first option was correct because between the damage that Velvin did and my magic missile, I turned that snake into an explosive device. Okay. And it worked the second time too. So yeah, this is the right route to go. And if you just sit back and dump all of your spells into an unsuspecting thing, okay, you can wipe them out. Now what have you got?
No spells and possibly no loot. Now, granted, webbing them first, that could have been cool because they did have web in that spell book. But
yeah, that would have been pretty clever.
Nasty. Sometimes I play monsters stupid, and sometimes I just play stupid. But you know what? It gives the campaign a fun feel of, oh, thank God these ones weren't so deadly, because I have played bad, mean monsters that will strip away your magic protections from miasma and let the death fog kill you.
Yeah, or walk into something knowing the fight is they've been hinted in, and they get to use a protection from magic scroll and fucking do all sorts of shit. And yeah.
Okay, end of session.
I knew this was coming.
Takes watch. So yeah, party. After a certain point, Vasa, you feel like it's been 3 hours, and mind you, y'all, you actually are off the clock now. You've fallen off at one point or another because people are guesstimating, but yeah, Velvin, Vasa's gonna be like, okay, it's your turn for watch, and you will take watch, which is where we're ending session. It is 11. My dinner is still not here. I am starving, and if I keep running session, I'm going to kill you all.
Go get a snack, Double M.
I did, and then I ate another, and now I'm 500 pounds again. It's annoying. Alright, let me count. 1.
Are you counting pounds?
No. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different encounters I ran tonight. I'm gonna need to restock these again. God damn it. Alright. Oh, and one of them was immediately a refill because that was the 20 big monster. What type of thing is it? Dragon? Okay, what type of dragon? Black. Okay. Age, size, where's it coming from? Yeah.
Girls?
Yes.
How long a period of time has it taken you to run 7